We on?
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome back, everybody.
We
Oh
had a
my
little
God, here you go.
vacation.
Yes, yes. It's a lot going on. You
Happy
know,
Father's Day to everybody. I just want to say that.
happy Father's Day to everybody, man, out there that's
Shout out,
watching the
brother.
show.
Shout out,
Happy
shout out,
belated
shout out.
birthdays out there. We'll get to all of that, but I have to start this show off right.
Check for this one. This one.
Woo!
Oh,
Woo!
you lucky I like this one.
Woo! So here we go.
That's for my man up there. I know we gonna get flagged for it. I don't care. You know why? Because it's unscripted, man. You know what I mean? If we wasn't
How
the champ,
much?
How you
that's
gonna
right,
get
everybody, ladies and
flagged in the
gentlemen.
beginning of
Yes,
the damn
New York,
show?
New York Knicks is the champ. That's right.
At least we
Yes, there
get
you
loud
go.
enough, hopefully,
There
that
you
if we
go.
get played, that they don't get scared that we don't get
Woo.
flagged. Because
I don't
ultimately,
care,
we
man.
want our viewers to fucking hear
Yeah,
what the
yeah.
fuck we're talking about, right?
Yo,
So
man. I just
we
want to.
actually
I just
care,
want to. All I said was, I just play some music, whether people
Hopefully,
like.
content ID don't come for us.
Yeah, I ain't
Oh,
worried about that. But guess what?
did it a bunch of different ways.
Guess what? I don't care. Might play it later on in the show, man. That's just how we do it here. That's what we do. You want to know why? Because we're champs, everybody. Because we're fucking champs.
congratulations to the New York
Thank you.
Knicks.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
Not
you.
people
Thank you.
though.
Thank you.
I was counting on the one. They ain't show up in one part.
French-
I need them
Yo,
to.
man, listen.
I have
I'll give him that. I watched the
Mm.
series. I'll give him
Mm.
that. I
No,
was rooting for
no,
San Antonio.
Mm.
I was rooting for
Mm.
San Antonio. I ain't gonna lie.
That's
no,
cool.
I actually wanted the Knicks to win. I appreciated it. I
But like
San Antonio
with
had it.
everything that was going on in the game, I was just like, I don't. I have a problem with dirty plays and stuff like that. Like I don't like shit like that.
I think it's neat.
Well, well, first of all, let me say, hell of a series, and to Wemby's defense, right? Yes, he was doing dirty plays, but
I mean, he had
there was a lot of dirty
whole
plays
season, man.
was going on both
know.
sides. It was.
Yeah,
It
so
was.
it's like, I'm not
And-
even
and-
mad.
No, but
and I'm
it
not
was
gonna-
more. It
and
was
I'm
a
not gonna
lot more
sit here.
obvious.
no,
No, and I'm not going. And I'm
Definitely
not
got
going to sit here. And I'm not going to sit here and say, oh man, he's just an all-out dirty player. No, it was a
No,
physical.
he's
It was a
not.
physical series.
There's a difference
You know.
But I
between.
just think they're young,
physicality and
they're
basketball.
inexperienced.
Well, go ahead. One of y'all, sorry. Go
Well,
ahead.
there's a difference between physicality and basketball and grabbing and holding and pushing, and
Yeah.
then there's trying to put your foot under a person when they're going up for a jump shot to take them out of the game.
Agreed.
Right.
Agreed. And I feel like that. Yeah.
Or like
But
even
again,
with that screen on Anunoby, I don't think he was trying to step on his leg, but he like kind of jumped down and kind of almost sat on his hip a little bit, which is like
Yeah.
like that's weird. That was a weird ass motion.
It's weird, but he's weird too. So it's kind of like,
So it's
You
like
So
you know,
I
it's like-
get that. I mean, again, I there were dirty plays. There were, but I feel like because he was Wimby, his was just really like put on a poster board because they were playing it. They was playing him tough too.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. The
You feel what I'm
difference
saying?
between
Yeah,
grabbed and held is
yeah.
you put your foot under somebody and trying to
Exactly.
take them out and get them injured is totally different. And that's why it should
Yeah.
be magnified and shit.
Yeah.
That's a totally different thing to think. And that's somebody who was very frustrated because they couldn't do what they wanted to do. and Shit. That was some
Exactly.
young bullshit. They got
It was,
Yeah.
and
It was.
exactly that's what. And I do agree with you, Spawn. It was some young bullshit. Like you get frustrated, and the next thing you know, you do like you mugging Jalen Brunson. Like you knew that wasn't you knew
Right.
you couldn't do that.
You could have separated yourself from him a bunch of different ways besides mugging him in the head.
Exactly, like
or even the fact that when you got subbed out the game and and other players come in, you telling them fuck up on players and shit like that. That's
exactly.
to be honest, if we're going to be honest, that's some old school basketball shit. You know what I mean?
It was like think about it with the Detroit Pistons and the Bulls and the Knicks in those areas. Like that's how they played back then.
But
So
I will say this though, in terms of NBA basketball and who Wemby is and who they're positioning him to be, regardless of how good he is, it's going to be hard to have an international player come over here and be the face of an American league and shit if they don't like the person who it is. I mean, even when LeBron James was a villain in America, you still motherfuckers like, yo, motherfucking like, we still
They,
fuck with Brian and shit. You know
they
what I'm
still
saying?
love LeBron.
Yeah, man,
I
like
think it's going to be a tougher road, and I
gonna be a hard
always
to
say this.
sell.
I always say this too. With Wimby, um, Wimby, he has a very smug attitude. He's very confident. So that's something that
It's
people
that,
don't like. People
No,
don't
you could
like
be
that.
confident all day, but the
it's
immaturity is still there. He's got a
No, no,
lot
no.
of.
I think. I'm not gonna say. I think at moments. I think at moments he wasn't mature, but I think he is a mature player. I think he's gonna be one of the greatest in this
No,
game.
I agree.
Yeah,
He's got
I
a lot further to
some of the
go.
moves, yeah, some of the moves that he done, some of the moves that he does, and some of the things that he can do, no other basketball player can do. Like
well,
at one point in the series, they were putting the ball at a place where nobody else could get to.
They just throwing it up.
Nobody. Yeah, like and then like I'm always amazed at when you see a 7'5" person have skills as like a kind of like a two guard. Like he thinks he's a two guard at times. Like he
Right.
shoots, he can put it through his legs. It's a
it's the
different
gift,
type of player.
but here you go. It's the gift and the curse though, because the same thing you would say about Embiid and shit. Same thing you would say
Exactly.
about Embiid. The
No,
same
no,
thing
no.
about him
You're
though.
exactly right. You're
Like
exactly right.
as a person who's a taller player and shit, your advantage is at the basket.
Yep.
Being a taller player. The
Like
further
truth be told,
I,
truth be
I,
told,
I had this
my bad.
long conversation the other day with Jeff's son Amir, and
Uh,
we talking about, and I was just kind of saying to him like, "Yo, when he's shooting a 3-pointer and shit, you know what I mean, he's just as human as anybody else shooting a 3-pointer and shit. If you're going to be out there and shoot 34% as a 3-pointer and shit, then we got a ton of guards who do that and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just because you're 7'7" doesn't make it special at that point and shit. Your dominance is if you're closer to the basket that nobody can do anything with you, and you're probably going to shoot
No,
80%.
because he was missing layups.
You know what I mean?
but
I mean,
but honestly though,
how about this?
on the average, I'll say this: on the average, he doesn't miss. He
Let me put
doesn't
it this
miss.
way. Let me
And,
put
Maybe
this.
and,
it was
and, and
maybe it was his frustration because I
because
was
It's
just
also
like,
too,
oh my god, he's missing layups.
Jalen Brunson is an excellent free throw shooter, and he missed free throw shots.
well. Let me
So it happens,
Yeah, but it's
you know.
different when you're 7 feet tall and you're right under the basket.
Well, I mean, that's to my point though. It's like any human being and shit. If I gave you $1,000,000 and said, "Yo, you have here," I said, "Here, you have an opportunity to win $1,000,000 and shit. You can take this back. You can take this shot 3 feet from the basket, or you can take it 23 feet from the basket. Which one are you going to choose and shit?" The most logical people are going to take the shot that's 3 feet from the basket and shit. And the taller you get, the easier that decision becomes. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Right. So when the more you decide to shoot from fucking 3-point land instead of shooting from maybe 15 feet, taking a 15-foot jumper that you're probably going to hit because nobody can block it and nobody can do anything with you, you're going to take
Yep.
a 33%, a 23-foot shot that shit. Fucking, we got two people on the team that can probably do that better than you.
Yep.
You lose your advantage at that point. If I'm a
Yep.
defender, I'd rather you take a 3-point shot at 7'7" than fucking take a fucking 8-foot shot.
Because
You
most
let
likely, if you miss that shot, you're gonna have a chance to get that back. I can put it
it was
right
so
back.
many,
I could do like he it was so many putbacks he was getting on his own when he was under the basket. It was ridiculous.
but
So
What New York did was very good coaching and shit. What they did was they put Wemby in actions to take him away from the basket so that even if there's a shot that goes up is missed, now you have your size down there available to take advantage of that. And that was a
well
strategic move
well
that New York made on their behalf
well
also.
also too,
They
not to
got
go
out
too far. Yeah, they got outcoached because I
They
don't
got
not
out
to go too far down the rabbit hole with this. I also say even with the Spurs because the Spurs like to play Wimby as a free safety. So at this point, they want him to roam around because if you think about it, he was making shots difficult out there. The only
Yeah, that's
thing was, yeah, and that's fine. But once you swing that ball, like if you're hitting, that concept kind of
we
doesn't
took
work.
advantage of it.
You
Yeah,
take
it's getting
advantage
burned,
of it because you're
you
getting
know,
burnt out. He's running all around the
around.
court
Yeah.
trying to block everybody's shot.
It said, I think Perkins said it. He said that fucking, I think in the last game or something like that, they put him in like 21 actions against Brunson, in which what they mean when they're calling for that switch and shit, they're
Yeah.
calling the person that's guarding that Wimpy's guarding to come get in the switch so that Brunson can play on fucking on him and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they're like literally like if Brunson's away from the basket and now you switch out and Wimpy's now away from the basket, you have a lot more space to operate and shit when he's playing that free safety.
Now
role.
Carl Towns and Mitchell Robinson are the two biggest guys under the hoop.
Who next and shit? Exactly.
Yeah.
Here you go. Here you go on the coaching side. If they might have went double big, it might have been to a disadvantage. They went double big, but at the same time, at least you got us back covered and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was, but it was nonetheless. I think it was a really good series and shit. You know what I'm saying?
It was.
I really like the way Knicks won the game and shit. You know what I'm saying? I really like the way they put it together. Absolutely.
I appreciate that. Look, hand claps. Hand claps.
Don't think you're going to get that on the reg.
Hey, that's all right. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't
know. I don't really do that fan shit. I do the analyst shit. So.
Not anymore. Not anymore. Remember. I'm glad we have this on film because he did become a fan on this platform.
Ain't nobody said he was a fan.
No.
I have a vested interest in the Sixers because a friend of mine who coached VJ Edgecombe and shit. I really like who VJ Edgecombe is and shit, and I'm rooting for him to be successful. So my fan and interest shit go there and shit. I'm not playing the game and shit. I realize that. I know.
No, you was just disrespectful on that other stream. And you said, you know what? I'm gonna be a fan. You did it. You did it because I was a Knicks fan. Yo, listen, you did that because you wanted to be disrespectful. I'm glad. Yep. Look at him. I'm glad. Yes, I'm glad that he's like that over there in the corner. I am. Yeah, you can analyze all you want, but I put his fandism back up on the shelf. That's what I did. Put his fandism.
I'm still going to want DJ Edgecombe to be successful.
Let's go Sixers.
There you go. Put it right up on the shelf. Yeah, right on the shelf.
You know what's funny? You know what? How about this? You know what's pretty funny and shit that I found hilarious? Because I know
that I'm a champion.
You're not.
I'm a champion. And I'm a champion. That's what I am. I'm a goddamn champion. That's what I am.
Fan shit that I avoid right there.
That's what I am.
That's the delusional fan shit that I avoid.
That's what I am.
What I found very interesting. I'll say this out loud, so and people will understand this later on. And shit probably. I found it very interesting because I know you watched the whole parade and ceremony and everything that happened at the what's your name, right? You did, right?
I did.
You watched Alicia Keys perform?
I did watch that part. I watched it later on. I did.
You're not a real fan anyway. So
I did. Well, I had other commitments. I did. I would have been at the parade because I didn't even go to the parade. I didn't. I would have went to the parade. I would have went to the parade, but unfortunately, I couldn't. I had real life shit to do. So
but here you go. Here you go. What I did, my takeaway from it was the very last song that was played was "Ain't No Stopping Us Now" by McFadden and Whitehead of Philadelphia group.
That's a Philly vibe, right? You know?
Yeah. And they was climbing poles too.
Walk away. After all the Alicia Keys and all the fucking New York, all that that you got. The last song that they walked away from was a Philadelphia record.
What was that Philadelphia record champion the New York Knicks? Because if it was, we don't.
It always comes back to Philly, bro.
It goes right back to us. We're the champ. Listen, you want to know what's so funny? Hey, Dada, hey, Dada, and Dart. You want to know what's so funny about this, right? Like he tried this, right? He tried this on my birthday too, right? Let me tell you this, right? Let me tell you what type of friend I got over there. Let me tell you what type of friend I got over there, man. Listen, let me tell you what type of friend I got over there, right? My friend comes over there, man. I come over there, right? His birthday was that day, man. I say, yo, let me get over there early enough. I get over there early enough, right? We're gonna celebrate his birthday. You know, look, then the Knicks win, right? And you know what? I'm not even gonna take it away from his birthday. They won on his birthday. It went on his birthday. It was his. But
ungrateful ass
what happened was, what happened is right
Ungrateful.
now. Hey Donna, he
Ungrateful
go
ass
because
nigga. He is
shout out. Look,
ungrateful ass
and
nigga.
listen,
I give
and
him a
shout out
gift
my
on his
guy.
birthday. I say, yo.
Listen.
I say, yo.
Yeah.
No, Donna.
I-
He goes.
They could have won
He
a game
goes.
6, right?
Yeah,
But I
listen.
gave it to
Yeah,
him for my birthday gift.
and I appreciate that,
And
right?
this is
So
what I
you know
get.
what?
You didn't see
And you
the
know what?
shit
I
I get.
appreciate that. And you know what? I appreciate that. But you know
You
what
see the shit I
happened when we
get.
got up? Because again, shout out my guy over there. I love him to death, right? He invites me on a fishing trip, right? He says, "Yo, it's your birthday. Come on out, man. We having some fun. We gonna go fishing, man." So I said, "All right, cool, right? Go get over there, man. I'm excited. You know what I mean? The Knicks won. I take a little nap, right? What do I wake up to? Fucking hate. Look at you. Gonna wear that on the fishing trip? Yeah, fandism, all this stuff, right? Look, I was so appalled. I was so shocked. I had to record this, record it up on the ride up, and how he talked dirty to me. Look, talk dirty to me on the boat.
Now,
Yeah,
hold on.
but I took the high road. I took the high road. If you watch the videos,
Hold up.
you can see I took the high road.
You,
And as a champion that I
you,
was,
you,
I just
you
that's
hear all
all.
this shit,
That's
right?
all. That's
Now,
all I
hold up.
did.
Do you believe this shit?
Look, and the crazy part about it
He
is, look,
comes
and
on
I
this
appreciate,
program
and I'm
talking about he gonna start the
appreciative,
show off
and I'm
with, and then
appreciative.
start all this shit, right? You gonna see him talking about he was a humble winner. You hear this
Listen,
shit, and you gonna
listen,
believe this shit?
listen,
No, nobody want to
listen.
play with you, right?
I
Look,
so can't right now.
didn't you hear me say that
Hilarious.
my guy over there, look, one of my closest friends, man, look, did something for me on my birthday, right? That I really
I
appreciated.
doubled
That's
down.
what I said.
I doubled down.
Oh yeah, you doubled down, all right, on the hate.
Doubled
You
down.
did. You doubled
Hold
down
up.
on the hate.
Hold up.
That's
On my
not a gift.
birthday, on my
Did I
birthday,
hate on your birthday? Did I hate on your birthday?
I
Did
decided
I
to get
hate on your
you.
birthday?
Let the
Did
Knicks,
I hate?
decided to let the Knicks win on
Did
my
I
birthday.
hate on
So the
you
next
on
day
your
you can have a
birthday?
good day on a fishing trip. And now he talking about I'm hating. And I was
Yo,
rooting for the Knicks, and I like how they won. Now I'm hating.
no,
No,
man,
I'm not
no.
hating on the Knicks.
You're hating on the
I'm
Knicks,
not
man.
hating on the Knicks at
You're trying to
all.
take you trying to
I
take
just
the
hate on this
shine.
ass weed shit. We
It
ain't
is
did
we.
nothing.
You want to know why it's we? And then we're gonna move off. I'm gonna tell you why it's fucking we. You want to know why? Because for
53
all
years.
these years, I was the nigga in fucking third, fourth, and fifth period class arguing for these niggas. That was me, not
You should
Jalen
have
Brunson. That was me fighting for them niggas.
You should
That was me. I did all that. All them years when they went to the chip and then they lost, I had to make them excuses. I had to walk around with that shame. Them niggas went off to their mansions and did moved on. Not me. I was here. So yeah, that shit is mine. It's mine.
That's why you should have been
Anything
playing.
else? Yeah, no. What I'm saying is we are champions, and there's nothing you can do about that.
It changed,
And maybe
the whole thing.
you know what?
Start throwing them jump shots.
What changed? You know what's so crazy? It changed when you decided to become a fan. That's really when it went. That's when I knew we was gonna win the chip. I'm not even gonna lie. Once you said, you know what, I'm gonna root for the Sixers, I said, what? Really? I just knew we was gonna win then. No, I should have started betting then. Soon as he did that shit, I should have started betting then. I fucked it up. I fucked up. I was slow on that. I was slow on that. No, FanDuel. No, FanDuel. I was talking about some real money, some FanDuel money. I should have started. I should have started really just decided to go ahead and just bet the house on that. Because once he said that, I already knew we was gonna win the chip. I said, oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what you do.
It just worked. Yeah, I mean, but neither here or there, shout out my guy. I love him, no man. And we did have a great fucking birthday together, man. I ain't gonna front, man. We was out there.
How far y'all go out? Like, was it like a
eight sport? What we got? We went like an hour out.
Probably,
Was it an hour?
Remember, I like here you go. This is the other thing about it. Yeah, because there's videos of me sleeping on the boat. It was peaceful and tranquil. Videos of floating around and me sleeping on the boat. And
I'm
people
gonna tell
think
you,
that
up to his defense,
after my birthday, that I had a wild birthday.
No, to his
totally
defense, he's a liar. It started Friday. He did have a wild birthday. He did have a wild birthday. No, listen. All I know is this, right? I got up there to see him right on his birthday. It was
Right.
Saturday around about 7:30, 8 o'clock. He was still fried. He
Oh,
was still fried from the night before. So let's not get started on that, dog.
I
So
wasn't.
then go ahead. I'm
I
just
was.
saying, man. Go
I
ahead.
wasn't. The night before, I had a nice dinner, drinks,
Yeah. Niggas
friends.
be modest on these drinks and
just
and
light.
dinner and
Something
stuff like
light.
it. Look, it's just life, you know. Go ahead.
But nothing over the top and shit. Yeah, I mean, drinks and dinners with friends and shit. Jeff, Tariq came down and shit.
Uh,
That type of time and shit, right? Next day, totally did nothing and shit. Just kind of smoked and kind of drank and shit. You know what I'm saying?
how
Kind of
much
chilled.
sleep you got?
You know what
How
I'm
much
saying?
sleep you got?
Only a couple hours, really,
Yeah.
because we stayed up and watched the game. We stayed up
Stop
watching
watch the game. Yep.
sleep watching the fucking highlights.
Yep.
You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? So, boom. You know what I mean? The next day, right, waking up to go on the trip, what really happened was we were supposed to take Dramamine to go on the trip. You know what I'm saying? Now, you're supposed to take it a half hour or so before you get on the boat. And what I thought was that we were going to have like a half hour before we got there. I mean,
We was running late.
we there, but I could take it and then we could go on the trip. We got there late. We ended up having to just get right on the boat.
Uh-huh.
So,
Oh,
what happened
Yeah.
was
Like we literally got there and the boat pulled off. That's how that
right
started.
type time,
oh,
like within 5 minutes and shit. So getting on the boat, there was Dane and his son was there, and Dane and them had this herbal Dramamine. That was like a 2 pill thing. So I dropped 2 of them and shit. And then I was like, damn, I don't know if this is gonna have enough time to kick in. Da da da. Somebody else was taking another Dramamine and shit, like the regular Dramamine. So I said, fuck it, let me just take another one of these. So it'll kick in hopefully by the time I get out there.
gosh.
Man, damn.
So
No, listen, man,
so
down.
was literally it. By the
Yo,
time we got
listen.
out there, the boat
Yeah.
rocking and shit, and the sun hit, I'm sitting out there. We done had it's like 7:50 a.m.
No. Hey, Spoil, remember, right? So you finally got up. No, because we rode for like an hour, right? So Spoil was gone, right? The boat finally stops, right? So now Spoil pop up. Boop. He pops up. Remember that? You popped up, and that's when Tariq says, yo, man, he pulled out them shotguns. I said, dog, it's too fucking early in the morning to take shots.
No, I hadn't even gone to sleep at that point yet. We
No,
were
I think everybody. Oh no, you did go to sleep that you did.
because we were
No,
sitting
I
here
thought you went to sleep.
bullshitting about your bullshit ass Knicks and shit.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's the record. Yep.
Came back
Championship.
and
We're
drank.
talking championship talk. That's right. Championship talk. Go ahead.
He came with that bullshit, and then Rick came back in, and he was like, "Yo, it's 7 a.m. and shit. It's time to take shots." And shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. First of all, they're the worst. They're the worst. They're like, yo. First of all, they're like the worst friends. I tell them right now. I don't really drink like that, right? So then I say, yo, it's early in the morning. This
Yo, I
nigga
was
Reek,
surprised you was drinking.
this nigga Reek says it's afternoon or someplace somewhere else, right? That's what he said. So it was something like that. It didn't make no sense, but at that point we was in the middle of the water and we was like, fuck it. So I think that was the first shot. And then so I never went fishing. I never went fishing. But I knew that once I got on the boat. I knew that before we pulled off that I had the wrong attire for fishing. Like niggas had rubber boots on and stuff like that and fucked up sweats. I said, yeah, this is not gonna work out for me. So
You was too clean to fish.
and then no. Listen, actually though, I didn't really give a fuck about like the stuff that because you can clean that shit off, right? But once I got on there, and then I got on the boat, and then I seen the bait and all this other. I said, yeah, nah. And then I seen another motherfucker like me decided that they didn't want to fucking fish. So it was an old head. He was cool as shit though. He was
You was enjoying the
I forget.
vibe. But
Yo,
then-
no, he was
Right.
enjoying the vibe, right? Like, yo,
There was
like,
a lot of y'all.
the
I
first
seen
one.
it.
what'd you say?
That
What'd you
There
say,
was a
Spoil?
lot of y'all. I seen
Yeah.
it.
So the funny part about all that, right, is because Gil was clowning me about that shit, talking about you was doing some old man shit, right? Y'all niggas was doing old man shit, right? So I said, to be honest with you, yo, that probably was one of the most, and I told Sporting this, like one of the best fucking birthdays I've ever had because it was like so peaceful and different, right? Now, mind you, I was fried, but we was really out in the middle of the ocean, and it was like an amazing fucking day. And then it was like good fucking music and shit like that. Like the shit was like a real vibe. I mean, I don't know how you could expel it. I mean, how you can
that's
explain
the
it,
thing.
boy.
Reek. Well, no, even in that terms of that,
Yeah.
Reek came and brought his kids or whatever and shit.
Yeah.
And fucking, Reek is a overdo of all things. So,
Everything. Yo,
so
this boy,
I mean, he came with the whole, galoshes, the whole shit. He bought a
this nigga
fucking
had an air horn.
he bought an
That's
air
what we gonna do
horn.
with the air horn. He said, "Yo, nigga."
Pistol,
He said,
fucking-
"Yo, when we need one, then you'll find out, right?" That shit cracked me up. I said, "You're right. If we do need one, then we got one, right?" So
And-
Right.
and he bought a portable radio and shit. And he kind of supplied the music for the fishing trick and shit. So very,
Right.
very
And I was like,
cool vibe and shit. But long story
Yeah.
short, me sitting in the sun under there, that was a good vibe for me to take a nap. And yeah, that was the vibe for that time. But with all that being said, for the next 2 days, because of the Dramamine and shit, I was kind of like, I'd wake up for a few hours and fall asleep.
you know, I still got that drama
Yeah.
beat in my pocket.
You
I still
doubled
got
up on the
I still got
Dramamine.
I still got the drama beat in my pocket. Sport gave it to me, right? He was like, "Yo, pop these," right? So I was like, "What's this?" He told me what it was, right? So I said, I already didn't have no sleep. I don't know if this is gonna work. So I stuck them in my pocket. I said, if I start getting sick, I'll just take
It's
them
too
later,
late.
right?
Nah.
Yeah, but at that point,
Yeah, like
yeah.
I'm surprised the shit that you then you got guess you got good.
Nah,
sleep.
well,
You said
well,
you've been
you know,
on boats before.
I've been on little boats. Like I've never been I've never done a cruise, but I've done little boats and like fishing trips. My dad used to take me when we was younger, so like all that flopping and flipping that don't bother me at all.
Yeah, shit.
Sometimes it will and sometimes it won't. Cause I grew
Yeah.
up, in the water and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And then there was one time I was on a tube at Virginia Beach, and I was out there for 2 hours because I was scared to move because I felt like I was going to give it up as soon as I moved.
No, I'm cool. All that moving and water stuff like that, that shit is peaceful. Now, I can see how he fell asleep because it was a fight for me, but I was like, yeah, I can't be man down on my birthday. And
Right.
that's the me. Then now I got a picture of me.
Another thing is,
I got a picture of you like that in the studio.
Do you?
and I forgot who
Yeah.
I was doing shit. That's the other
You
part.
was
careful.
snoring
I'm
when
careful.
we was down at Bad Cave.
Yeah.
When we was doing Bad Cave Radio.
Yeah, listen, I'm
I
usually
got a
careful
picture
with
of
pictures
Nard
of.
sleep. I got a picture of you
it's-
sleep.
It's easy for catch Dard. Dard was catching Z's all the time, any place, man. Like,
Nah, Nard's a busy
Yeah,
man.
that is definitely they got
The
you.
reason
sleep-
why I was
sleep picture with you, bro.
no, what's so funny was, right? So it like I'm looking at my timeline and what I took, right? I didn't realize, right, that everybody had got Spawn on there, right? Because everybody, like, it was like if you look, you would think Spawn never did anything on the fucking trip.
Yeah,
And the
exactly.
crazy part about it, right? We was out there for like 5 fucking hours, right? Like
Oh,
5
wow.
hours, right? So Spawn was up, right?
For most of the
So
trip.
no, he was up for most of the trip. So right, this was funny, right? Because so we sit there, it's me, him, and Reek, right? So we sit there, we talking, and so Reek tapped me, right? And so Reek says, he said, "Look at you
Look.
there, right? Sport's gone, right? He's gone." I said, "We gotta get him, right?" So
See how people treat you. You hear this how this whole weekend
We
started,
gotta
right?
get
You hear
him.
this, right?
We gotta get him.
All these gifts and shit. You know what I'm saying?
So look, so then Reek said,
It's your
"Yeah."
friend.
so Reek says, "Yeah, right." So I'm thinking, right? I'm like kind of like the only one, right? So then as I'm looking on my timeline, right, I look at Jeff jaw, right? So then I look at Jeff jaw. I see Jeff got a crispy with a Spawn, man. Just he hit. Like, he like hit.
You know, see, here's the other thing. Let me just add it
Then
to
it was
Jeff has a book here that he made and shit of pictures throughout the years of people that he's worked with and been around that he has them sleep and shit. He had a little.
Oh, it's a sleep book.
And all that, so it's like funny.
Yeah, exactly. Just mad chill pictures of motherfuckers just knocked out.
Ah.
Hell yeah. So,
I'm pretty sure you
I
made
know
that.
being around that crew and shit.
I'm assuming you've made that book right now, sir. You're in those pages. So
shout out, Christian Crosby. Who fucking
yo,
died.
shout out everybody that went on there. I man, Christian Cosby, man. Yo, he
Fucking
was funny,
Dan
man. Yo,
Jordan, fucking James
Dan,
Jordan,
man, James
Dan, man.
Poyser, man. Yo, everybody, man. Yo, yeah, he died. It was that. Yo, I ain't gonna front. Like I said, like that draw. I do
Oh,
a bunch of different shit,
and here's the
you know.
other
But
thing. Here's the other thing that
Nah,
he.
this it's different, so it's
yeah,
fun. You know.
Well,
yeah,
let me add to the other part to this too is that people that caught fish and shit because P Funk doesn't eat fish and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
don't, I
You
don't,
don't eat
I
fish at
don't.
all?
Hey,
And,
fish.
no, no. Let me make that. Let me correct that. I don't eat anything that comes out of the water.
okay, so yeah, I mean, I
Right.
get.
So you
Yeah.
don't eat shrimp?
You ain't shrimp? Crabs?
I don't
No.
eat shrimp and crab either. I don't eat. I'm not a
What?
crab either.
Bruh.
I've had two
Those are
What
bites.
the
bugs.
hell is
Those
wrong
those
with
are bugs
you?
of the sea. Why am I eating a bug? It's just a bug in
I
the
got
water.
you,
That's
China.
what that is.
I got
A
you.
Yeah.
chicken is. Don't get me
Uh,
started.
I don't give a fuck. I like chicken.
A chicken is a fucking scavenger.
I'll take the
It'll eat a piece.
scavenger all
If
day.
you throw a piece of shit
You're
on the
right. I
ground in
got
front
it.
of a
I
chicken, it's
understand
gonna
that. I
peck at it.
seen the shows, but
Oh,
I
and you're
like
gonna talk
chicken.
about
Yup.
what? Oh
My
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 Yup.
my
god.
my my my,
Yeah.
my shit
Where's
more or less.
Stephanie? Where's
Well,
Stephanie?
Yeah.
I have to have a
Someplace
I'm,
word with her.
eating seafood. I
I'm
guess. Just
I'm more
I'm
of
not
a
eating it.
visual eater. If I don't like the way something looks, then I just
Yeah.
probably won't like it and shit. So that's more what my shit.
Damn, like, so you don't eat
I'll tell you this, right? And here's something funny. So
Fish is some
a
of
sports.
the
Well,
So
a lot more
so
healthier than a
I eat
lot
fish
of
though. I
things.
eat fish. I don't eat
no
like shellfish.
sport.
I don't eat crab or
No,
lobster.
I can understand people not eating crustaceans. However, fish, do you
Yeah.
don't eat salmon?
So yo, that's so funny, right? So we're on the boat, right? So Reek makes all these fucking dishes, right? So I was like, so it's so funny, right? So I said, yo, you really was into this fucking trip, man. This nigga made sandwiches and shit, man. Like he made a lot of shit, right? But it was
You
all
gotta
seafood.
Prepared.
you
So
gotta understand. Let
so
me just add real quick. You gotta understand the
mhm,
Friday before and shit. Like people don't understand that fucking
yeah,
Reek is a fucking like he literally is like I feel I can cook and shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Reek is a
yeah,
chef.
yeah.
Reek is
Oh,
really
really?
a chef
No, he
level
cooks. He
cook.
cooks.
Like he
Yeah,
like
I didn't know
amazing.
that.
Like
yeah.
like a Friday for my birthday, he came down and shit. He came down with a big ass big ass catering tray that he made
Oh,
rice and peas and salmon
okay.
and rice peas salmon and something else. I forgot what it was. But then he brought down some I forgot I forgot what fish he made, but he basically
Hmm.
fried fish and fried plantain and shit down here, and basically
Okay.
made dinner for me for and the homies and shit, Jeff and Cats for my
Nice.
Yeah,
birthday and shit. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So he's
Great.
So
and
so he cooks. So no, he
I'm
does
talking
cook.
and let me
I
just say
didn't know
that.
that.
Yeah.
Let me just put it like this and shit. Motherfuckers were fucked up here about this, like, yo, I'm like, nigga, like, this is the best fish I've ever had and shit. Like,
Mhm. So
Right.
so no, so
really
pour
good.
alcohol in the John and you
no,
know,
so no. What happened was right. So he has all this shit, right? It's like he has fish sandwiches and he has
Yeah.
shrimp and he has all this shit, right? So
Breakfast
of
food.
course, yeah, a bunch of breakfast shit, right? So we sitting there, right? So he opens up his bag and shit, right? Because everybody he had to bring food on the trip, so he brought enough for to feed not everybody, but he had enough to share.
Okay.
So he goes over to me, right? And he says, yeah, he says before he had like a fish sandwich or some shit. Like he had these fish sandwiches, some shit like that, right? So he tosses me this fish sandwich, right? So I said, what's this, right? So he says, oh man, he said, taste it, you'll like it, right? So I said, it all depends on what it is, right? So then once he said it was fish, so I said, yeah, I don't eat this, right? So he says, same thing like you, Donna. So he says, so you don't eat fish? I said, so no, let me correct it. I don't eat anything coming out the water. Said the same thing, right? So he says, so when the last time you had fucking seafood like fish? I said probably like 4 or 5. Yeah. Yeah. Like I
that's like
didn't like the taste.
mayonnaise.
Yeah, like I've never like the taste of fish, the taste of like seafood, I just did not like it. And I never wanted to taste that again.
Wow.
What
It
what
don't make a difference if you tell me. Listen, I've heard people tell me like, maybe it was the fish. Nope, I just don't like the taste. Sea bass.
what
I've I've heard people
Well, I
tell me
mean, it's
about like,
not all. It's not the same. None of it's
everything
the
tastes
same.
different. Yep, it doesn't
I'm
taste
gonna,
like a
But
fish.
I'm
like
gonna say
salmon
this.
is one of the most things that's good for you. Like,
Well, I'll
I
go try
love
something else.
as a kid, well, here you go. I made a choice to become like vegetarian, pescatarian, in like my
okay,
like 20s and so like I didn't like fish as a kid.
okay. No, that's
But
under. I
I
mean,
began to eat fish in like my mid 20s for real.
I normally hear that over. I don't eat no nothing that come out the water. Like most people, I don't eat pork. I don't eat beef. I don't eat
No,
whatever.
I
But
think
this
everything else,
nigga,
right? So like the only reason why
this is
I don't
different.
the only reason why I don't like anything else is I guess you kind of want to equate it to what Spawn is, what his is part as far as like the crustacean part. Like I just think they're
Mhm.
like I
No,
don't want to eat.
that's understandable
That's
because a
all.
lot of
Like and
people don't eat
yeah, like
like bottom
mm-mm.
feeders. They won't eat that.
In
Yeah,
in my adult age, I've had bites of those things, but it's not something that I'm going to choose off a menu.
like I've had like all right, for example, like I've had shrimp.
Fish, I'll
I've
say
had
this.
shrimp. I've had like Manhattan clam chowder. I've had that, you know what I mean? But I'm
I don't
not gonna
like
go out.
clams.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna go out my way to get that. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like
No,
that's not
yeah.
my,
I'll
you
say
know.
this weekend between Reek and what he did that weekend between what Reek did on that Friday and
Mhm.
fucking after the fish that we caught that
Yeah,
day and
yeah.
fried. Oh my gosh, fucking the most amazing fish I've ever had in my life.
I'm sure. What did y'all catch?
It was ling and sea bass.
Yeah, that's what was
Okay.
out there.
It is funny because the thing is that the thing that you actually learn about catching fresh fish is this. Guy said, yeah, he said, yo, like with all this fish that's around, like, do you smell fish? He's like, no,
Right,
you
because
smell it
fresh.
because it's fresh and shit. That's when
Right.
you go to a flea market, you smell the dead
Well,
fish.
yeah, when you smell
Yeah,
it, it's
That
bad.
type of
It's
thing and
going
shit.
bad.
It's
yeah.
already going that way and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Okay.
Like when you're there, like you're getting the freshest fish
But the
possible.
funny part about it is he is correct because it didn't smell like fish
You take
on the
Right.
you,
boat or when he was cutting it up. Like probably if it was sitting there,
and
it
the
right.
Yeah.
texture of it is very much different. It really
Oh yeah.
when here you go, just to
Right.
be totally honest, this shit. Be totally honest, this shit. Not to like be like, yo, you should try it and shit. It's more
Yeah.
like when they say like some like this tastes like chicken, the
Yeah.
density of it and the style of meat wasn't flaky. It was dense.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it was more
Bad. Well, I've had Chilean sea bass. That's a very
Yeah,
dense
I ate
fish.
that
yeah.
before.
But just
And it also depends on how it's prepared too.
fresh fish caught
Yeah,
out
that's
the
another thing too,
I've
because
never I've
again, it
never
all
had
depends on.
A little piece.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, but shout out to everybody that was on the trip, man. I did have a great time, man. I appreciate Spawn for the invite, man. I did have a great time out there. That was some fun shit, man. It was something different for my birthday. So, a lot of other stuff has happened while we've been gone. We could double back. Start with the. I know we're a little late, but we could talk about the Roots picnic. We can tell everybody our different views of it because Donna was on one view, Spawn was on another view, and I was just all over the place. So, um,
It was a lot of people. They said it was 80,000 people there.
it was
I
rolling.
can believe
And
it.
it's only supposed to hold about 50, the
Well,
area.
they said
So,
Goose Picnic is now the largest black gathering in the United States or something like that
mhm.
in terms of like
Yeah, it was like the pathways had people sitting in it,
yeah.
like because I'm out with the general population, so I was with my girlfriends. We had our little inflatable chairs and couches and all that stuff, so we was chilling, but we was pretty close because we got there early.
What time did you
Um,
get there, Donna?
well, the first day we had a little issue, ran a little issue, so we got there around 3 o'clock, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. The next day we got there around 1.
So I got there on Saturday around 3 o'clock. I got I got to the front gate, right? And so when I got to the front gate, uh, I seen like a sea of people that before you could get like it was like a half mile. So all right, so for everybody that are out of town, this was in at the Plateau in Fairmount Park in Philadelphia. So if y'all all are familiar with the Plateau, there's an entrance right, you know, where you get to the Plateau at the bottom of the hill, where you pull in off what's the street? What's that road right
Yeah,
there?
like Lemon Hill, like that.
Parkside.
No, 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 not Parkside, not Parkside. Like right where the plateau is, to go up in there. That
Oh,
was the main entrance, right off 76, whatever that road is on 76.
Okay, yeah.
I can't think of it right now. So
Montgomery.
Montgomery, that's
Yeah,
what it is. It's
Montgomery.
Montgomery.
Oh, you went in the
So
same door?
no, no. In the beginning, I went there,
Oh,
right? So when I seen that, right, I was like, "There's no way I'm going to be able to get through there," because it was too long. It was like going to take another hour and a half, right?
even
So
for the VIP?
there was no VIP door right there. VIP,
Oh,
that VIP of hell. So different bands get you different places, right? And so depending on what your band was, like your VIP band can get you through this entrance, but it won't let you get to where, let's say, where I might can get to. Like it was
okay.
weird. So then I wound up finding person that we knew. Actually wasn't even me. Tariq Wallace. Shout out Reek Wallace.
Why
He
not?
found,
Why not?
yep,
Anybody's out.
yep. He was, it was me, Reek. It was me, Reek, and Steph. We was all together. He found somebody that worked there, and they got us through the back, like off of 76. So it seemed to me like what it looks to me like, and Spawn probably know this better. So there was a route, if I'm not mistaken, Spawn, right? Off the river through the park.
There was a route that they had for I
And it
guess
takes you all the way up. So instead of where you get off 76, so you go down and go cut through the back way through West Philly.
it was
It
yeah.
looks
Hmm.
like to
Yeah,
me, yeah,
they
it
had
was
the side that was closest to the park. They had that shut off for
exactly.
VIP, not VIP, but for the people that were
Artists.
working, the artists and the people that were working and shit. So they
Exactly.
Okay.
So it was a route that they had, right? So we whipped around there, right? And then got backstage. So getting in on Saturday wasn't bad. Sunday was a different ball game. I actually had to go the same way you did. And yo, that was horrible. It
Mm.
was it was well, I'll say this. I'll say this. It was just a lot of people. It really was. It was like a super lot amount of people. But to the credit of what I heard the complaints of last year, me standing in line, that was just me being impatient. But for the most part, the line was moving. People were getting in.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was a total 180 from last year.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
people
well,
complain
even
about
like
it, but
last year, Saturday and Sunday was a 180
Yeah,
because Saturday was a hot mess, Sunday a breeze. This
yeah.
time, we had because me and my girlfriends we all had AT&T, so they had a AT&T like a entrance, so that
Really?
kind of bypassed the
Wait a minute. There was
general
another
entrance.
interest just for AT&T.
They
Oh,
had
that's some
three lines,
suckish
so it
shit.
had the VIP line, the AT&T line, and the regular line. And if you had AT&T, right through,
oh man, that
because
would
they
been
had an AT&T stage.
Oh yeah,
So
that's right.
yeah, so yeah, I was in like 15 minutes, and that was pretty
And
much because they were checking everything.
I wasn't that second day. Second, and I'm gonna tell you what I think. I think also too, that gave me a chance to walk across the park. So at that time, I went through the VIP stage. I went through the VIP entrance, and come to find out, I could have went through that. I could have went if I'd have just asked some more questions. If I'd have walked up a little bit more further, I could have went into the entrance that I was supposed to be in, which was around the back. that's what that's
So
what
we were
happened.
like right in front of the VIP area,
Oh,
like
for
where we
real?
sat. Yeah,
Yeah.
but it was
So,
so many people. It was
really?
so many people.
No.
Yeah.
I think the thing that I mean this year that was different from years before was I think because last year the Roots did the Robert Glasper Festival out in Napa.
Okay.
The Blue Note Jazz Festival out there. That was their
Okay.
first year seeing how Robert did his festival. And I think they
Okay.
took a lot of ideas that was at that festival and brought that into this festival.
Yeah.
Okay.
They had pretty cool ideas because normally I think in years before there might have been a third stage or maybe a third
Yeah.
and fourth stage and shit.
I think
And
years past, I think they might have had like 4 stages. Like, you know, it was
And
like,
then-
and then you had to walk way up to the main center, and then you got to like kind of pick and choose
Yeah,
where you
that
wanted
was.
to be.
I wasn't
that
walking
the
all the
thing
way
that
up
you would have
there.
to kind of pick and choose what you wanted to see or do with things like that. And I think this
Right.
year, the way Robert Glasper's shit was last year, especially his shit, they kind of bounced people between stages. So it was like one thing was going on main stage, and after that was done, you went over to the other stage to check out the other stage, and they would bounce you back and forth.
It wasn't so much of a too much of a walk. It wasn't too much of a
No, it wasn't
boom,
that
boom.
far. But actually, I didn't because I didn't feel like walking through all them people. That was ridiculous.
Well, the other part
I
of it
didn't
was-
see Ti because of that specifically. I
So
thought
Donna, you was
T.I.
out there,
should-
right? Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's what I
thought
was gonna
Ti
ask
should
you.
have been on the main stage. I did like how they put Jeff on the one stage the one night, and then they put him on the other stage the next day.
Yeah,
Now that I got behind that. But yeah, I
He
think
went- he
what's
went
her
on
name?
he went on
Mariah the
he went-
scientist. She should have been on the other stage. She shouldn't have been on the main stage.
You didn't like that? What you did? She should have
Nah,
been on
she was talking shit. I didn't like.
Oh.
I didn't. I don't. I'm not real familiar with her.
How was
Except
the
for
crowd-
stuff that
how was
they
the crowd
play on
reception to her?
radio. They didn't. They weren't paying attention to her,
Oh.
and she didn't like that. And she
So-
was vocal
so-
about it. She was
so
very vocal about
it's-
it.
It's funny that you brought up Ti, right? So I got mixed reviews. I didn't see Ti's performance, right?
didn't either.
But I got mixed reviews on Ti's performance, man. Like some people liked it, some people didn't. I heard that a lot of people didn't even know he was on.
I
over
heard he
on the
was
other
late.
stage.
I think.
I'm not sure. But then like shout out to Lit and AC last night. You know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
Ti was out there last night. I was talking to Gil, and he killed it.
Good.
Like, you know,
I like
so
T.I.
so
I've
no,
always
no,
liked
no. I like
T.I.
Ti. So
Oh,
I got
he did
mixed.
well
Like
at
I
I
said,
heard he
they
did well at Roots Picnic. I heard he did well there too.
yeah. So I'm saying I got mixed reviews on it. Like some people
Yeah, I
said
didn't.
that
I didn't see it, so I didn't
Yeah.
hear nobody. I don't know anybody that saw it.
No,
because again it was on the other stage, and I think
Right.
so. I guess the question I'm gonna ask you, Donna, because you were out there. So
Right.
let's just say if you had your own space, right?
Hmm.
You got your good space, you blow up couch and stuff like that, but there's something that you want to see over on the other stage. You
Right.
give up your space, or do you say to the people you went, all right, so here's the deal, somebody's got to hold our space down?
No, we didn't do that. Like we left our shit. We left our shit and came back. Like
Really?
the only thing that was fighting the crowd. I would have gotten up to go see Ti, but it was so late in the day that I wasn't walking through all that crap. I had already walked through it to go
Okay.
get some food.
Jeff and
Okay.
T.I.
Um,
on at the same time.
Huh?
Yeah, Jeff and Ti was on at the same time.
Yeah, so I watched
Yeah.
Jeff on the main stage because I didn't go over to the second stage to see Jeff the day before. So I watched Jeff on the main stage,
Yeah.
and I just missed Ti, and I missed a lot because I know Jermaine Dupri was going to be over there.
Hey, Jermaine
I
Dupri
missed
was-
all that because I just wasn't trying to walk through the crowd. The crowd was nuts. There was like you're like walking through people sitting in the thing. Like there was an aisle that people were walking down, and then it got so crowded that people just started sitting in it. So there was really nowhere to walk except on top of people's stuff almost.
I have to go out
Yeah.
there the first day. I got 30,000 steps in. That's all I know. My first
You
day.
said
Yeah.
what?
So, like,
You got
we
30,000
walked to go
You got
get
30,000
food.
steps in?
I got 30,000 steps in that first day.
Huh?
Wow, shit.
From walk.
Said he got 30,000 steps
Oh,
in.
I had 16 on Saturday.
You was counting your
16,000.
steps. Donna said, I ain't letting this go to waste. She talking about
Yeah,
I ain't letting this go to waste.
had 16,000 on Saturday and like 11 on Sunday because I
I,
sat and I parked myself.
I mean, it's the
Really.
only, it's really literally the only reason I have my Apple Watch is to monitor my steps and my workout. That's
My too. I
that's
did
the only
Yeah,
too.
reason.
I got me an Apple Watch for $1 the other day.
You're out of pocket.
of course
My
you
my
did,
I
man.
Apple Watch
did.
Of
ain't
course you
syncing
did.
with my phone
I
right
did.
now, so
I
I
Of course you
upgraded
did.
my AT&T. They was like, "Hey, get an Apple Watch for $1." I said that. You
oh
know.
Of
wow,
course you did.
So
I
yeah,
would have
You got the
too.
separate number, or do you got? Is it
the watch, the Apple Watch has a number itself. Yeah.
okay?
Hmm.
Okay, you got
So I'm gonna say this. I know everybody's giving their opinions on it. I think overall, the lineup that they had this year for the show, I liked. Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I did.
Brandy was dope.
Yeah. Stephanie
Kalani was
liked Brandy.
dope.
Yep.
Huh?
I said Stephanie liked Brandy. She did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Brandy was dope. She did a little old school look. You know what I mean?
hmm
Um,
Um.
Kalani was dope. But yeah, Mariah Sciences.
Uh. Shout out State Property, man. Um.
Yes,
Yeah.
yo,
I'm gonna say this. So, I like the whole show.
yeah,
I think. You know, I wasn't going. I knew I wasn't going to be let down for that show. Because I know what he's going to give us.
right,
I thought the freestyle was cool. I thought it was funny. I thought that great. I like that.
right.
I am mad about this, right? And I think Spawn. Did you get a chance to see it or? So the night before that, right? I'm standing outside. We was at the where was he at, Spawn? Laugh House. Was that the Laugh House?
it.
Punchline. No, we was at Punchline. Yeah, so we was at Punchline, right? So I'm outside. Me, Spawn, Lynette, and who else was with us, Spawn? Oh, you had a friend with you. Yeah,
Yeah,
you had your friend with you.
yeah.
Yes. So we're sitting there, right? And we're out there, and I leave, right? Because I had to go. Well, I didn't have to go. I ran over to the Mushalu, right? Spawn, were you privy to get the preview show that Hove did, or did you come in after?
What literally after? Because to be honest, I was just standing outside having a conversation and shit, and then fucking D came outside and was like, "Yo,
Yeah.
you want to come in here?" And he was like, "Okay." And by that
Yeah.
time, I just literally walked into Tariq's dressing room and sat there.
Oh,
And
okay.
so the show, it was like the show was literally going on while I was down
While
there,
we
was talking to
while we
Rick.
was outside. Oh, talking to Reek. Okay.
Yeah, while we was in there
Okay.
talking to Rick, the show was actually going on and shit. And I was talking to Rick and shit. I didn't even know the show was happening.
Okay.
It was like 15, 20 minutes later, the whole band came in. I'm like, wait a minute, the show happening and shit. He's like, yeah, the show is over now. And shit. Okay,
Yeah, no, because they had a pre-show that night, right? And it was like I said, yo, I can't fucking believe I missed that, right? So of course the next day, Hove does a show. Again, I liked it, but State Property, right? I'm not gonna lie, right? That was a fucking look. I'm not gonna lie, that shit was dope. I think everything that
Yeah.
how it was put together, that shit was it was well put together, and I gotta give props where props is due, man. So shout out to them, man. I
No,
like
I
how
said
how
I
Hope
said
brought
to
him
my
out.
girlfriend,
Yeah.
I said to my girlfriend Renee, I said, "Yo, the only thing that's gonna beat this if he bring out state property." And then 5 minutes later, he brought
Yo,
out
listen.
state property. I was like, "Yo, oh my gosh,
I mean, because you look at it like this, he already gave the shock factor with the hair and stuff like that. So it's
yes,
like, okay, wow, all right, boom. So it's like,
yeah,
who else you gonna bring out? So, and then it's like what you forget. Sometimes because when they're in your city, you forget some of the hits that collectively they got. And
hmm
like they really got some fucking hits. Like, you know what I mean?
it
Like,
was rolling that time period. They was on
yeah,
fire."
yeah, exactly. So like I said, it was a real good look. I liked it. I mean, I liked everybody that came out. I like shout out to Bilal. Shout out to
Shout
Jasmine
out Jasmine
Sullivan.
Sullivan.
Shout out to Meek. Everybody did their thing. But
Yeah,
if I gotta say, what really stood out to me the most was their collective performance. Like none of them was no bigger than each other, not like that. I
Right.
just I felt like collectively that shit was dope. So
Yeah, I did too. And even the next night was dope too with Erica Badu. Um,
I didn't stay for Erica. I didn't
no,
stay because I ain't gonna front. I was trying to beat traffic. Traffic was a
no,
motherfucker out there.
yeah, because it took
So
us 2 hours to get out of there on
mm,
Saturday.
mm-mm.
So I stayed for
And I've
like
been to her Erica show.
I
She
never
make you wait
have been.
30. She make you wait 30 minutes before she get on fucking stage. I ain't got time for like
No,
that, bro. And I mean, shout out to Erica. She do got hits. She
yeah,
do. And I just seen Erica in Brooklyn probably last November. And it was a great show.
I
But
had never seen Erica before, so I wanted to stay to see Erica,
yeah,
but because I heard she puts on a good show. So
yeah,
I stayed for like an hour of her set,
yeah.
and then I was like, ugh, I got work
You stay
tomorrow.
Spawn. You see the show Spawn or no? Did you stay? You get a
Uh,
chance to see it?
I heard most of it from where I was at.
Okay.
I was,
Okay.
Yeah, so like I
I,
was walking out after the hour
I really,
because nobody.
she sounded really, really, really good. Like
She
really
did.
Yeah.
She sounded great.
good.
Yeah.
She did most of my favorites in the first hour. Most of my
For real.
favorites. So I think I left when she did the song with the Roots. You got me.
Okay.
Okay, then
Let-
Um,
yeah, Reek and her did a Womack record. That shit was crazy.
yeah, I
Oh,
heard
oh,
that
they
going
did.
on when
Yeah,
I was
Oh,
walking out
see,
the
yeah,
door.
I ain't seen none of that.
Yeah, Reek went out there saying a record with Erica. That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
I
So and I
I
didn't hear it no more.
I based it really on Stephanie. Because Stephanie was like, I said, if you want to see it, we'll stay. She said, I'm good. After that, I ain't even ask her a second time. We was out.
No, I remember having a fight with you because I wanted to see Chris Brown that time at Super Jam, and yeah, I don't see that.
Yeah, I didn't
I was
want to
like,
see
I just
Chris
want to
Brown.
see Chris Brown for a second. Like, can you chill?
So wait a minute, what was the problem? We didn't stay.
No, we didn't stay. I saw like
Oh,
maybe a part of a song or
oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah. My
because you
bad.
wanted to go.
My bad, man. It's my bad. I was selfish then. I said my bad. So
Anyway,
anyway,
but
yes.
yeah, both
Oh,
days were great. I loved it.
yes.
I don't know how they're going to top this next year. I really don't.
I don't know.
I don't think you can top it. I mean, you could maybe do just as good, but I don't know if you
Yeah,
can.
I
I
mean,
don't know if you
they
can
can
I
top
do
it.
don't know.
good, but
I
I
don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
this was really up here for me. This
No,
one,
I mean, you got because I guess you say because of the whole factor,
and I'm a
but
huge Jay fan, and I've seen Jay multiple times, so that
mhm.
it's not like I've never seen Jay before, but just the
Yeah,
whole
I
everything
mean,
was just
It's the sound was incredible.
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
Sound is
yeah,
fucking amazing.
yeah,
yeah,
Like,
yeah. I can't.
I think really one part of it that really for me like was the nostalgia of it, like the Platte being like that
yeah,
type of place that we
yeah.
went there to hang out and fucking play our systems and shit. Now this is fucking
exactly. You got the sound. I do agree with you, Sport. The sound was amazing.
that shit.
It was. I no, it was. It was.
No,
I,
it was, it
Yeah,
was.
like
The
I,
only
I,
thing I will say is next year,
yeah.
vendors bring enough food. Like,
Mhm.
how you running out of chicken at 5 o'clock? Like, come on.
yeah, I don't think it was ready for
Yeah.
80,000.
I don't think. Here's the funny part, and
And it was
I do agree
multiple.
with. So let's say this right. So I do agree with Spawn. So
Where
let's
they will
just
get
say this right.
100,000 chickens from?
So no. I say
Like they had like chicken.
so.
They had
Let's say if
chicken
they,
cheesesteaks,
but they said
egg
they said
rolls
only. So they said
or
50. They said
cheesesteak egg rolls.
50,000. They said 50,000 people came out there, right? 50,000.
80.
Or they scaled. No, they scaled it. They scaled it for 50,000, right?
Oh,
Where
okay.
80,000 showed up. You're bound and you can't get anything extra in because of so much traffic. You can't get nothing in.
Mhm.
Like think about it. Like they might have had more chicken, but there's no way to get it there because traffic's cut off. whatever
Right.
you got is whatever you got.
They would have needed an escort, like a police
Yeah, like it,
escort, to
that
get in that
that that's
job.
the only problem. It's
Yeah, they
like
need to bring backup next time. They knew Jay
or
was coming.
no. I mean, I think you would have had that problem. Here's the funny part. I think number one, yes, because Jay was there, and I believe also too, a lot of people picked this ticket over the one that's in New York and now in LA and Paris. So,
Oh,
yeah.
and
So
it was a
this
beautiful
was
day, both days.
Yeah.
it wasn't too hot. It wasn't too
Nope, it was
chilly.
perfect.
Like, yeah, it was all right. Like, I told Stephanie though, because it wasn't no cell service, I said, yo, you can go out there and gen pop,
I
but
had
you
cell
gonna get
service.
lost. We
Yeah.
again, maybe
Yeah.
AT&T.
Yeah.
Yeah, that maybe that's what they
I
was
didn't have
telling
no
us.
problem with cell service.
Maybe that's what they was telling us because I'm gonna tell you anything beyond that, T-Mobile, Verizon, everybody was on radio
I kept
silence.
hearing that too. I kept hearing that.
What?
I
That,
couldn't do
that
too
was
Yeah,
that
close
was
up because
you was
I
there,
was
jamming the
posting
towers. It's
pictures
not a lot
out
of
there.
towers over
Like,
there.
Yeah,
there was even a
yeah.
word. There was even a word that fucking he put up that Jay-Z put up jammers during his
Yeah,
performance.
like the conspiracy theory was
Yeah,
he put
so
up
so you
jammers.
can't. No, but no, that's a real thing. You know,
I'm saying he probably he might have had that, but there was no service during his
Well,
performance.
let's put it this
oh
way. If
really?
it did, no, it was no service. I didn't
Ooh,
get any service. I didn't get any
I
service
answered.
until
My
I
shit
didn't
was
get any service
SOS.
until I got
It was
I
SOS.
got I got like close to Parkside. I got close to Parkside and I had cell service. The, like
Hmm.
that was it. At the top of the man, because the first day we was up at the top of the man and Larry took us to our car. Cousin Larry took us to our car. So at the top of the man, that's where you kind of got cell service.
Hmm.
Like, yeah, but like
I
I
had
got
it.
I had so I had so many people talking about, yo, I tried to hit you. And listen, I'm gonna tell everybody too, man. Um, yeah, you trying to hit me the day of the event or anything like that, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's just a real dead end. I'm probably not gonna answer. Most likely
There's
because
too
either I
much
don't have
going on.
it's too much going on. It's too much. I don't have a cell service. So whoever hit me, don't make it feel like I was being like a dick or anything like that. It was just the fact that I didn't get, you know, as you can see, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person that said they didn't get any type of signal down
That's
there.
part of
So
my 30. That's part of my 30,000 steps the first day.
that's
Most
what
of
it
it.
was. Yeah.
That was
you
part
had to
of it.
go get cell phone
Eric
service.
Wallace.
Oh man, I forgot my phone was hooked up. Call
So
you back, Reed.
that was crazy.
Yeah, so but yeah, other than that, man, I did have a good time. It was different. It was dope. I can't front. It was dope.
Yeah. Yep.
Did,
What else has been
did
going
y'all
on?
hear
There's a lot of
about
stuff.
Mystical? You got
Mystical
20
got
Yeah.
years.
20 years.
So
That's what's up.
so I'm so
I know,
again, number one,
right?
that's what's up. Yeah,
Get him
yeah,
out of
that's
Mystical
classic,
got
right?
here.
20 years. Dead
Yeah, man.
class.
Like, it's
Yo,
about time.
my
So
man
I'm
I
a
had a
was like,
little
body.
fucked
Mike,
up.
how you
So I'm
keep
a little
doing the
fucked
same
up.
shit?
No. So number one, right? I thought he was already in jail, right? I
What
didn't
did
know they
again?
was huh? No, I didn't know this is a fresh case, right? I
Yeah.
didn't. I
My man
didn't.
got a
I'm
problem.
thinking,
Get him out of
yeah,
here.
yeah,
Let
yeah.
him rehab. Whatever. I
Yeah.
don't think he
So
rehab
wait a
yet.
minute. So again, I only seen the end results. So is this what he was back at? Like he was just what was he convicted of?
I got convicted of rape. They gave him 20 years.
More rape?
Yeah,
Oh, it was
more rape.
more rape. He was
More
he
Yeah.
was
Same
more
thing.
oh
more more scraping.
oh
Whatever.
he was
Like,
more
yeah, man,
More
he
oh
was
man
scraping.
scraping.
yeah.
He was
Oh
scraping.
yeah
Get him
yeah
out of here.
okay all right okay. He like to strong arm his fish.
Man, my
That's what he
man,
like to
he
do.
walked in with his, you know what I mean? Like, no. Get him out of here.
Like, come on,
Habitual.
dude.
Get him out of here.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. He's
habitual.
habitual,
There,
huh?
Yeah, he got a problem, man. Like, that
So the
ain't.
first girl, guess wasn't lying. That's what we basically saying. I never. Here's the funny part. I never thought she was lying. I
I didn't
didn't.
either.
I never thought she was lying. I didn't. I thought she was telling the truth. I thought that he did that. I say, yup.
Yeah.
I believe everything that this woman is saying.
Mm-hmm.
You did that. You did it.
Yeah, no,
Um,
he's a
and
Yeah.
I
scrapper.
would have thought you learned your lesson the first time, right? Because then
Nope.
he did a 7.5 bid on that John, didn't
Man,
he?
he just
Yeah, he did a
man.
7.5.
I'm
And
not
It,
then I
sure how
thought,
long he did that.
He was
Yeah,
deep
yeah, nah,
bugging.
he was out of pocket like a pistol in a robbery, man. Like he
Yeah,
was.
yeah. Hold on, let's think about something positive. Hold on, all right. Did you
Look,
see
no, I
the
said,
Obama Presidential Center in
yo,
Chicago?
man,
Yes,
That
yeah, man.
yo,
yes.
shout out,
Shout out to the Obamas. You know,
yes,
shout out to them, man.
yes.
But
It's
did
so
y'all
funny.
see? Did y'all
Stephanie
see
just told me that. I'm
Hillary
sorry.
scream when she mentioned the damn Nobel Peace Prize?
Oh, the
Yeah, of
real
course.
one. She said something
Yo,
like
that's
that.
Hillary started screaming, laughing.
yo. So
Yeah.
I feel like at that point, man. Yo, at sometimes you can be petty, man. There's nothing wrong with being petty, man. Like, yo,
Look, man. I
Nah,
just think
but
that what they
congratulations.
doing for that community, that building is gonna be a place that everybody could come. I really like.
you know
It's
he
an
gonna try to tear
example.
it down, though, right? You
Yeah,
know he gonna try to tear it down, right?
It's
He gonna
he
probably
gonna
either
try to
that
do
slap it,
something. They
or he gonna
already
try to slap his name on it. He gonna try to slap his
it's
name on
gonna
it.
be it's
Lamara
gonna have to be something beyond that community because I think that community is gonna embrace that building and make
Chicago,
something out
Laura
of it.
Trump
Chicago
already
has
made a comment about it
a
Yeah.
political.
on one of the news shows. She said, I think it was it on Fox? She said something about it was the taxpayers' money. No, it wasn't.
No, it
He
wasn't.
got
No,
donations. That's
yeah,
how it was
exactly.
built.
First of all,
It was over
Barack ain't
budget.
built like that. He not gonna
No, it
take the
wasn't.
people's money to do that.
I
Mm-mm.
mean, that's an eight hundred
Exactly.
and fifty million dollar bill. Like people, they were
Yeah.
showing love. Like, no,
Those were all straight donations. It was
that's
not
that's
taxpayers'
that's
money.
the
The
hard, crazy
taxpayers'
part about
money
it.
is the bullshit that's going on at the White House right now in the
The
pool,
taxpayer
the
money is
reflecting pool
our reflecting pool and all this
that
other
has
shit.
algae after a month
Yeah,
So
that's
you know what's so
and
funny
paint
about that, right?
peeling.
Like, yo, how you fuck that up? Like for real. Like,
That's
think
what
about
happens
this,
when
right?
you get your friends don't know nothing to
Nah,
do
but I'm
your
just saying, nah, but like, think about it, right? Like that reflecting pool. Like, let's say if the same company or the same type of people have been doing it, it's not been an issue, right?
never
So now of a sudden you get in charge, and now it's a fucking issue. Like
$13 million.
on a fucking pool. But people are still hungry out here, you know.
That's
yeah.
peeling. The paint that they just put on there is peeling and it's got another algae bloom worse than it was before.
Oh, my light went out, man. Hold up, man. I look half dark.
But yeah, I wouldn't mind going out to Chicago to see that. The
Yeah,
his
no, I was
Obama's
really on that time too. Like,
presidential
yo,
center.
Hey,
I
Sport,
watched the special they had after that. It was really nice.
I see Jeff went out there. I see it on the timeline. He was out there on
Everybody was out
yeah,
there.
he was. I seen
They
him
was
and his
jamming
wife
out.
out
They
there.
was dancing and
Shout out to Jeff and
everything.
Lynette out there.
Yeah. They were definitely out there and shit. Yeah, definitely with
They
the
said it
after.
was a different experience, right? Oh, he did the after party?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's what I was about to ask. And
Yeah, yeah,
he
yeah.
working.
That just didn't need my tech experience.
But you said that was one of the one times he said I'm gonna have to go alone on this one, buddy.
Yeah,
So
that's a
it's,
whole other story. But
you got to screen. You got to get by the Secret Service, phone. You
right,
know.
yeah, right.
nah, but he said no. He said it was a good time. But
It
uh,
seemed, I see the timeline. You know, he
but you know,
he said
Lynette
he
is
had a
from
great time.
Chicago. Lynette is from Chicago.
Yep.
Oh, that's dope.
It's like, and the thing is, like we actually had this conversation all the time. It's like Chicago and black people in politics have a very strong connection and shit. It's very different than what we have here in Philadelphia. A lot of times we'd have conversations about politics and she'd be like, why don't Philly just do this and do this? And it's like, it's not the same and shit. Like the way the culture is set up, even the way Chicago is set up and shit, where it's like density of black people and shit. Their
Yeah.
politics work a certain way there and shit. You know what I mean? They have a lot of structure there in politics and through quid pro quo that allows them to do certain things. Like we're actually next month, like people always know about the Chosen Few picnic and shit. That's another big gathering, 30,000-40,000 people, black people in Chicago getting together to listen to house music in a park and shit.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
nice.
And that's here you go. That's an event that fucking Obama has actually done the commencement opening like video for it shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like things like that happen in Chicago that's very different than other places. And that's because, literally they do have a strong political connection and shit. You know what I mean? So in what they do and the things that happen there, basically.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good look though. Like I was like, yo, and I'm thinking about they didn't really talk about it over the years how they were building it so much. But when you see it in completion, the landscape, the basketball court they got in there, the library stuff,
Yeah.
the grounds, I'm like, yo, this is dope. Like
No, they really did their
it,
thing
it
on that, man.
really
It's in
went
the
in.
city.
It's on
It
the
looks like
south
it's
side. I
downtown.
guess they
I think
did.
it's downtown
They
where
something
that.
like
Well, again, I haven't been to Chicago in a little
that. Yeah.
while. If I'm not
I've never
mistaken,
been.
isn't it near the Bean where that
Chicago's a
Bean
really
is?
cool place. I've over the
No, Chicago is dope.
last few
Isn't
years
it near the Bean?
got a chance to
Something
kind of
like that.
be in Chicago. Yeah, I mean,
That's on my bucket
really,
list.
Yeah.
yeah, it's
No,
very
so
It's
go
always
ahead.
been on
My
my
bad,
bucket
come
list.
on. Go ahead.
no. It's very it, you know, when you get into the city of Chicago and shit and get around and like as far as tourist shit, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
Right.
it's very 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 cool place to be in terms of food and fucking culture, like
Hmm.
things to do, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying.
Right.
And the people there, like especially when you get into like you hear a lot of weird shit. Like just they hear about a bunch of weird shit everywhere and shit. But
Yeah.
Chicago, even the people are pretty very very much cool and shit. You know what I mean? Going to get some fishing. The staple, the thing to do there is get fries and fish from different fish spots and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fish and fry
Right.
spots and shit. You know what I mean? And, doing that, catching the regular folk there and shit. It's really good vibe and shit. I like Chicago.
Every time I go to the Shy, man, it's always fucking cold, man. And I be mad. I gotta go there.
I want to
I
go
never
when
been to
it's not real
Chicago when it's
hot.
warm.
Yeah, I want
That's,
to
What?
go when it's not real hot,
Yeah,
but it's not cold.
There's a,
man. Listen.
there's a thing called summertime shy and shit. And it's that for a reason.
Yeah,
Like right now and shit, there's fucking off the lake of Chicago. You know what I mean? You got fucking boat parties and all types of shit happening in Chicago with shit. You know what I mean? A lot of it is like a lot of it is black.
yes.
For the most
Hey,
part.
no, that's downtown, ain't it? Yeah, that
Yeah.
look like it's downtown.
It says
You gotta
the
understand
address
a lot
is
a lot of
6001 Stony Island Ave. I don't know if that's
black people
downtown.
migrated as
Yeah,
far as Chicago. That's before like kind of last stop before you get to Canada, basically and shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So
I
the
think
density of black people that migrated that far north is kind of heavy there and shit. That's
so. It's
kind of
kind of it's some is history behind it. So,
yeah. So it's a lot of
again, shout out
high
to
density
Barack.
of black people there.
Um, I know I gotta take Stephanie there. She's gonna want it. She already told me. She's like, we gotta visit that. I was like, yeah, another trip.
And that
Fuck.
and here you go. That put it in perspective. That type of
I mean, no,
political
I mean, I love her, man. I love her, man. I
that,
do.
that
I do.
that type of political climate in Chicago with based around black people is most likely why the first black president came from Chicago.
Facts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
That's a whole nother can of
He's
worms,
a
man.
cool ass dude.
Barack
Yeah.
is a cool motherfucker. Yo,
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna tell you what's so funny, and I was just telling somebody this. I said I think one of the things that burned fucking Trump up, right, is the fact that you ever be around motherfucker and be like, he's like he want to hate, right, and he'll try to throw shit out there, but the motherfucker's so cool. And it's just like
He's
man,
like
like
Teflon Don and shit.
yeah,
Just bounce
it's
off
like
of
I
him,
know,
like
man. Like I could picture Barack saying, "What boy say again?" I know. You,
You know what? It's funny.
man,
If we're gonna have a political conversation and shit and just want some shit, I mean,
yeah.
I actually had that feeling about Sherelle Parker and Philly and shit. I think.
What do you mean?
I mean, she takes a lot of hits for a bunch of weird shit. You know what I mean, but culturally and shit, she's very good. She about black people and shit. She's about black people. She
Well,
has about black events,
I,
even down to the Roots picnic being in.
yeah.
yeah, she was out there, wasn't she?
Was
Well,
not only was she
good.
out there, but she was instrumental. Like for years, the Roots have been trying to have the fucking the Roots picnic at the plateau because of its
Yeah,
iconic kind of nature and shit, and the city
I've heard
wouldn't let it
that.
happen and shit. So fucking, she was a very crucial in that
I
aspect and shit,
I
and also
think
them bringing back what they're doing for the 4th of July
4th of July. Yeah.
and shit, and that type of event and shit. So she's very
I think
kind of in these type
and
of shit.
I think I
Continue
think I think
together.
I think with Sherelle Parker, I think she has a very uphill battle. Reason being is you got to remember she's coming in off the last administration, and a lot of things the last administration people weren't happy about. So basically, it's like a lot of fucking mess she has to clean up. I think that's one of the problems that she's having. Um,
Well,
you know, uh,
one of the things.
I think also too, I think she does have a lot of good things she wants to initiate and start, but I just think that truth be told, it's just like anything else. She just need help. Like she does.
What the real thing becomes, it's like just in all these cases, especially in Philadelphia, which is different than probably a place like Chicago and shit, is that a person politically in her position and shit normally kind of gets like they get criticized or charged for doing the same thing that other political people in the same position have done before them, and that is
Hmm.
deal with their community and help their community a certain way.
Yeah.
Hire people from their community, contract people from their community to do certain things and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Like she's doing a lot of things. Like from what I understand, like a lot of people, like what some of the things that people don't see, like she has a job action program, where she's trying to get people jobs, things like that. A lot of programs that she's trying to initiate. Right, she's being blocked by them. So again, like I said, she has an uphill battle that she's got to take on, and it doesn't help that probably people give her a lot of hell for being a woman,
And
like
black.
yeah, and black. I think the black part, I don't think is really an issue because if you think about Philadelphia is what they've had predominantly what black mayors, right?
No,
No.
It's been a lot.
they've
It's
only
been a
It's
had.
lot.
been a lot.
No,
Like
They've
street,
had.
we having a bunch over like in
Oh,
No,
in the recent years, in
our
the
the
first
recent
last
in
the
the
last 20
in the
well,
years,
here
no.
you
in
go.
the in the
To
recent
my
Well,
years.
point.
here's the thing.
last 40
What,
years.
Here you go. Well, let's say this. To my point. Our first
Uh-huh.
black mayor was fucking Mayor Good.
Remember
He got
the I
Okay.
remember
yes,
street.
he
then
got
street,
but
and
hold up.
then
Well, let's slow down. Let's not before we go through them. Let's talk about how they got out of there and shit. Focus.
Yeah.
So Street got out of
uh,
there because of the fucking move shit, right? They
Hmm.
got rid of him and shit. You know what I'm saying? He got blamed for that. Boom.
Hmm.
yeah,
And Street got basically taken to fucking court. They
Hmm.
tried to arrest him and shit because of what they basically said he was basically spending money with people that black people and black men and whatever and shit. You know what I
Yep.
mean? We got him out of there and shit. Next
Hmm.
was fucking
Nutter.
Nutter kind of escaped because he kind of tap danced through the whole shit and he was a DJ, so he kind of got through the shit. And
He
now
did two
we're
terms.
Yeah,
He did 2 terms.
and
He
now
did.
her. So that's only
Yeah.
4 black mayors.
for black. Yeah, I'm saying,
Everybody else been white.
yeah.
Yeah, so like my life.
And
Well,
remember,
I feel like
Rizzo's
well,
been there for a
Which goes back
long
to my
time.
the political influence, like it
well,
kind
well, well. You only can
You
run. You
you
only can
still
Rizzo. You only can do unless they changed it. You only can run for 2 terms.
yeah, but
So
yeah,
you
but
still got a
so
lot
talking
of
about Rizzo,
Rizzo
you talking about
people
no. I
around.
understand that. I again.
and,
Let me
and a
say,
lot
in the
and,
recent years, and I'm not debating y'all because again, we did just count out the black mayors. It just
Right.
seems to me like the black part. All right, I get it. I think the black part we kind of conquered because in the recent years, there've been black black mayors. Like
There
there've been
have
black
been, but
mayors.
there's also been issues with them. I mean, at the end of the
that's
day,
what
There
you're
was
not going to
issues.
make
There's issues with all of them.
everybody.
There's issues with all.
I
It was
know,
it, it
but
was issue with Rizzo. You
they
know,
make it more they
the
make
point.
it more when it's us.
The
yeah.
point being
It's more problem.
the point being that I was making that in a
Oh,
place like
hold
Chicago.
on. This is interesting. Like the mayor term, I just looked it up. You can't
Uh-huh.
do more than 2 consecutive. But it also says that a mayor can run again after taking at least 1 term off. That was like a little fun fact. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
But
so but
hey,
we haven't had any
I didn't
epidemic.
hear none of that.
No, he said so basically so let's just say if hypothetically Nutter, right, wanted to run a third term, he couldn't run a third term consecutively.
Oh
But
yeah, he
if
could go
if
away and
Nutter
come
took
back.
off,
yeah,
if
he
he
go
if
away and
he
come back.
did 2 terms, took off one, he can come back and run again. That's what
Cause
Nara
Yeah,
isn't
said.
that's what
that
it
what
says.
Rizzo tried to do? Didn't Rizzo do that?
I don't know if he did it, but
I'm not
that's
sure
what
if
it
he
says. It
did.
says you can do
I don't
that.
know if he successfully did it, but I know he tried to do it.
Yeah. No,
That's
more.
that's what Trump wants to do.
I
That's what he
actually
wants to do now.
Well, yeah, no, we
well,
can't do that.
what I
Yeah,
was
That's
also bringing up
two
even
terms,
four
period.
black mayors since 1980 and shit. You know what I'm saying? Which seems to
Hmm.
be a lot. I'm just saying historically, th- because of like the Italian or the Irish or whatever shit, Jewish, whatever you want to put on them and shit. Those
Mhm.
people have tended to be in office more historically in Philadelphia, even in local politics, than in
Yeah,
places like Chicago and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
yeah,
Where in Philadelphia they kind of beat it out of the people and shit. You beat fuck you know you threw at least even the most radical of political ideology that was here in terms of fucking like move or something like that got fucking beat out of the city of Philadelphia. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? That type of fucking base doesn't happen in Chicago. It didn't get beat out of there and shit. They have a very strong political base and shit. Even in like just local fucking city council, da da da, they get shit done when they want to get it done. That
Mhm.
their money in their community and their density speaks for itself and shit. Where it's kind of very
Mhm.
much fractured in Philadelphia, where you got neighborhoods of Italian, neighborhoods of Puerto Rican, neighborhoods of this. They may be in the same economic shit, but a lot of times you're going to gravitate to your
I mean, again, like I said, I think her problem is the fact that again, I'm not taking away that she's black. Of course, we all see that she is black. I think her uphill battle, probably again, like I said, is she's still trying to clean up some of the things that the last administration left. She's also a woman, a black woman, which is probably very hard to negotiate when she's in some of these rooms because of the
yeah.
ideas and some of the thing the way some of the other people that's in these rooms think. So
Right. But like I said, you're never gonna make everybody happy. Never. So
uh,
somebody's always gonna be complaining about some shit.
but that's the nature of politics. The nature of politics, going back to the statement I said, is quid pro quo. It's favor
Yeah.
yeah,
favor. So you're
yeah.
always beholden. You have to
Oh,
give
I definitely agree with that. I
people.
do agree with that. Yep, I do agree with that. It's all about a favor. If it works out and you be like, yo, I can't believe this person did this, that's because she needed something or they needed something on the other end, and this is what the compromise was. This.
When you hear a politician, they'd be like, "Oh, this politician voted yes
Yeah,
for something for fucking in defense of Israel and shit." You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
That might have been in a compromise of a bill and shit that allowed them to get something else at the end of
Yeah,
the
it
Get
day.
was packed in. It
something
was
else that they
packed in
wanted.
there.
They'll say, and it
Yeah,
says, and then, or whatever it is, you'll look and you'll be like, well, this was passed, but that what they were looking for, that might have not gotten publicized. Like for just
yeah.
conversation, it
It
might not
was,
have been as publicized as what was in there. That now is like you said, Spawn, where it's like now you voted for this bill to give Israel
for this, I voted for
two
this
point
tax.
five billion dollars.
I voted for this
Something
tax
that we
shit that in
yeah,
order to get funding for this motherfucking shit over here. Meanwhile,
exactly.
this is part of
Yeah.
the
Right.
negotiation process and shit.
So
But
I
like
mean,
I
again,
said, same
you're
thing.
not,
You're
you're not
never
gonna
gonna
make
make
everybody.
everybody happy. And
Right.
just like to segue into like there we've been talking about Jay-Z and having his exclusive Reasonable Doubt 30th anniversary CD at Target. Um
Should I give that hand clap, Nard? I was too early on that. No.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good. It's
All
all
right.
good.
Okay.
It's
All
all
right.
good.
All
It's
right.
all
I see
good.
your
people have
face,
a lot
Nard.
to say
Nard was
about
like,
that.
Yeah.
People have a lot to say about that because they said what he did with the NFL and coming in and after what's his name got fired, that quarterback,
Colin
Kaepernick.
Kaepernick.
Cal
So,
Kaepernick. He came in
all
after
right.
that and did stuff with the NFL. So
So, I'm kind of familiar what's going on with Target and what the beef is. So first of all, let's start here. I didn't know when we stopped boycotting or started boycotting Target. I
we
was just in
started
there the
last
other
year.
day. I
Nah,
was
I
in
just
there the
wanted,
other
I just
day,
wanted some
and yeah,
Cheetos, man. Like,
yeah, man. I was in there the other day, and I got like oh man, I forget what I got. But yeah, I was just in there the other day and I didn't know that. So
Last like April-ish, I want to say we started boycotting
and
Target.
why are we boycotting them?
Because of the got rid of DEI. But then
Oh,
again,
okay.
we're not boycotting anybody else that got rid of DEI. So why is it just Target?
Exactly. So
I don't get me wrong. I'm been boycotting Target. I go in there for certain things. I don't go in there to do major
I
shopping
think
anymore.
I think
But I go in.
Stephanie doesn't go there. She doesn't go there. She keeps up with the boycotts in this household.
I'll just
But
be
So
McDonald's did it. Walmart did it. Like
I think
there's
they, I think they trying to boycott Target because they ain't got nothing else to do. They don't know any other.
Yeah,
But
I'm
what about McDonald's? McDonald's got rid of DEI. Why aren't we boycotting McDonald's?
Because motherfuckers, the strategy is different. Motherfuckers. I think generally people want to do something, they just don't know what the fuck to do. So you,
exactly.
And
I
then the
think
next minute we're
people
not
catch on.
boycotting. Now we
I think
are
people I
boycotting.
think people
it's a weird.
are it's a fad. It's like a fad, or it's like, it's cool right now. So you know what, Jay-Z, he's doing something with Target. You know what? Let's just take a shot at that because I just
But you
think that
But
know,
people want to click
he's
with
Kendrick
it.
not
Lamar,
the
Kendrick
Well,
only.
Lamar did the same
well, let
thing.
me say this. Let me say this because I've had this weird thing about it myself, and up until like maybe a few weeks ago, shout out my homegirl Monica, had a conversation about it because I was actually saying like, it seems to me it's a little weird that I know that fucking even in Target and shit, they have a section for African American businesses to sell their products in this shit.
Their products,
Yeah.
right?
Right. And it's
So,
over 200 or
Hold up, I gotta get a
150
water, y'all. I'll be right back.
brands
Y'all
in
keep
that.
talking.
not only that, but I've literally with Jeff have been to two distinct NAACP fundraisers where fucking if you consider them a black organization, that's for debate, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But they were the specific top donors at these functions that I was at.
Yeah.
The donor list
So if you boycott Target, you're
Target is
boycotting
tier of the shit.
those
So you're
those black
boycotting.
business
Yeah.
owners also that sell their products exclusively in Target.
But here you go. When I spoke to my friend, she was basically saying that the woman who kind of made the decision is an Asian woman and kind of made it difficult for black businesses to actually negotiate in those spaces also with the repeal of DEI. So I understand it a little more at the same time that, you know what I'm saying, the concept of it. But I still feel like it's one of those things. It's like, it's like, we just trying to swing hanger and get at a motherfucker that's like, the boogeyman ain't there. The boogeyman over there.
And they have hit Target in the pockets heavy. I'm not gonna lie, they have.
Well,
But
I,
Target has
hasn't made
dropped.
enough to make a
I mean, well,
difference.
even if in the,
Well,
Yeah,
they felt it. Yeah, they
yeah,
felt
it's
it.
made
they
a
may have
huge
Heavy.
felt it.
difference.
I mean, I
And
don't know if
here's
do you know of any targets that's closed?
No, I
no,
don't. I
Yep,
don't. I
that's what
don't
I was
think they.
about. That
I
was
don't
my
think they
next
would have had to
question.
close based off of 1 year. But
but it's definitely
if
killing
you
their
continue
pocket.
to go this
Right,
way, they
well,
probably would. They got to show a profit, so you got to
yeah,
both
I don't
sides of
know,
it.
but I'm not sure.
But my
I'm
whole
not sure
thing
what
is
people. I'm not sure
So
what
is
people.
this it? So
Because
is this a, is
why.
can I add one thing? Other thing is that the
yeah, go
fact
ahead.
that when I guess statistically, from what I understand, the shit, you know what I'm saying? Maybe call me ignorant. That it seems as though that when they looked at the statistics behind DEI, it helped out women and LGBTQ and Asian people more than it actually helped out black people. So I don't
Yeah.
know. You know what I mean, so the repealing of I mean, and we
So
out.
I think
So
DEI. I think again, DEI wasn't a bad project. I mean, not to go too far into it, it's not a bad project, but I think it just needed fine tuning, just like anything else. The same way as how uh, I don't think they should have got rid of affirmative action. Like that's just not something I
But
think
yeah,
they should
because
have got
that
rid of.
helped out those same people. Like
Yep.
all of the civil rights laws that have been put into place got taken over by women's rights and
everybody,
LGBTQ rights.
everybody decided that because they could be a minority at a certain point. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Exactly.
So,
So,
like, as far as us, the black people really haven't made any progress since Martin Luther King died.
but
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 women
but if
have,
but here's
but
the thing. But
gays
here's the
and
thing, right? But the thing is affirmative action is not just it's not a black thing.
no, I know. I'm not
Yeah.
saying it is,
So
but I'm
yeah.
just saying
It was supposed to be
the other,
to give black people a fucking extra leg in position, not even an extra leg, but an equal leg in
It was
getting.
for minorities. It was for minorities to get an extra, not just blacks. It was just for
yeah.
minorities. Now it might have felt like it might feel like that where
In the
it was
beginning, it was
in the beginning
more
was
blacks.
that was
Yes.
because a black man initiated it. But for what it
But
was meant for,
women
it was
and the LGBTQ community took over that whole movement.
no, I agree. I agree with that. And then it just got confusing. So then you figure out a way to get rid of it all the way. And now affirmative action's gone.
So,
Right.
Like
I'm
Like I that part I don't
I'm,
agree
I'm,
with.
I'm just waiting to see. Like, I mean, in theory, affirmative action is gone. I'm waiting to see like what exactly the difference is. Then,
Well, the
we're
difference
hiring
is in,
black
well,
people.
no, I'm
What is the
I'll
individual effect?
I'll explain it like this, right? And that cause somebody else asked me this question, right? And they say, well, affirmative action, and I'm not saying you're debating it. The reason why you won't see it right now because it's a long term effect thing. So
Yeah,
let's say if it doesn't, so it doesn't necessarily affect you right now, but let's just say in years to come,
it's gonna
that
trickle down.
yeah, that person, the reason why you might have got that position, yes, is because your hard work, but the person before you got an opportunity to give you that opportunity, if that makes sense, because he got a fair shot at an interview. Because that's really what it is. It's just you just got to interview. It's not you got to hire. You got to interview. You got to give that other minority a chance.
Right.
And
I'm
now, and so what
okay.
you say?
No,
That's all. That's how I look at it. So
It is
so
supposed to be the
if you
most
take it away,
qualified
yeah.
individual.
So if you take it away, would that affect me personally right now? Maybe, probably not.
Especially
Probably
since
not.
this happened last year.
Yeah, so probably not. But let's just say
I,
it starts affecting the next generation that's coming through for jobs and opportunities.
And the fact
I,
that they are getting rid of a lot of
I
black
think
people and women in power positions.
huh,
Because
mm,
now at this point, now you can say, well, the best qualified people were uh these 9 white candidates. You didn't interview the other 10 minorities,
well,
whether
I
they
mean,
black,
this well
Puerto
this
Rican,
well
or
this leads into a
Asian, or anything like that.
this
That's
leads
all.
this leads into a deeper conversation, and I'm
It
you know
definitely does.
because
It does. But
that's the
yeah.
thing, and I should just say, well, motherfuckers, we need to start hiring ourselves then and shit. If that's the case, if we could affirmatively action and shit instead of trying to assimilate to them, asking them to hire us, then why don't we fucking hire ourselves and start trying to figure that part of it out? Because it seems as though that other motherfuckers have figured that shit out. See,
Affirmative action.
Well, when we have done
I don't,
that, they've burned us down.
huh?
When we have done that and had our own, they burned it down.
Well, does that mean you stop doing it?
No,
No,
but
not at
I
all.
mean, it's
I, I,
it's just
I, I think
it's a setback.
I think as a setback. I think you do it. I think you figure out how to do it, and you figure out how to defend it.
I do agree with that.
That's it. The
But
how to
again,
defend
but
it.
again, but again, I think again that takes time.
It takes time.
It
So
is,
yeah,
and just
it
like we're
does.
not going to see
That's
the
all.
effects of
And
it
I'm
right
not
now.
I'm not disputing that. I don't want to
Listen,
dispute that and say
but
that
even
it
though
can't
you
be
can say,
done. It
how
just
about
takes
this?
time. That's all.
You can say it's not going to. You're not going to see the effects of it right now, but it's the same thing if you let it. Okay, if affirmative action ain't there and shit, you're not going to see the
Uh-huh,
effects of it till right now, till later and shit.
uh-huh,
Well,
uh-huh.
if you don't do the shit you need to do, then you're not going to see the effects of it till later. It's the same outcome and shit. I don't see why you choose to
I
fucking
no,
force a separation when you can
yeah.
fucking do the other thing and shit.
No, I agree. I just, I'm not disputing what you're saying is wrong. What
No,
I'm saying is like all these outcomes all take time. That's all. And I just think that we just need, we need to figure out how to do that. So if it is, let's go hire ourselves. Then yeah, we gotta hire ourselves, but we gotta be self sufficient in that and figure out a way to
There's
work
gotta be a
together. That's
community
all.
initiative.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah.
That's why I shared that. It's funny. I shared a Claude Anderson video during our hiatus, and it was him talking about what community is and shit. He
Hmm.
said, he said, right now in America we have a bunch of neighborhoods and shit. Neighborhoods we
Hmm.
just go to sleep at and shit and do that type of shit. A community has an exchange. It has
Hmm.
an exchange and has a code of ethics that exists inside of it and shit that they do amongst each other a certain way and shit that they don't let
Hmm.
anybody do and shit, and it leads to them being a community. That's why you have the Asian community can do stop Asian hate, or this community can do stop this type of hate, because there's an economic engine that they have inside them that says, yo, we can do this. One part of us goes into, yo, we got to boycott this, that, and other thing, yada, yada, yada. But the other side of that is we ain't building nothing for us to fucking kind of benefit from. So it's like,
I get it. Eh, Go ahead, Nana.
no, I was going to say that that's a whole nother like rabbit hole
Yeah.
to go
So, I
into.
mean, so we can skip to the next shit because
But
I
no,
don't know.
I feel you on that.
I tell
I
you,
definitely
I
feel
tell you
you on
what
that.
though. I tell you what though. Did y'all hear about the guy that was the second coming to Moses? Did you hear
That's a
about
whole
that?
other rabbit hole.
The African guy or
Yo,
whatever
it's
it
a
it
is.
was that.
lot of weird shit going
Right,
on right now.
So
Like,
going on here.
so
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 what
it's an
did he put his
African.
arms up and nothing happened?
No, so what happened was he.
Nigga,
So I was looking at this,
hands in the water.
yo. So it was, and look, Nar gonna pull it up. Nar gonna find it for me,
I'm
right?
trying to find
So
it.
it is you gonna find it. So I'll give you the backstory of and while Nar finds the video. So this guy,
Motherfucker believe
uh,
you do it.
he had these people that he had them believe that he was there he is right there, that he can part the Red Sea. Now he does have the staff,
Yo, you
He,
out of
but
he mic'd out.
you out of
I'm
He got
just
wiped out.
I'm just I'm
Yo,
just saying now. I mean, like, again, look, he had his Bible. He was working. He had his Bible. He had the followers, the staff. He was determined. Look, determined.
Yeah, but how you going? You can't do it without
Look, all the way.
the
Look, and
Most
then
High.
I mean, look, he went all the way down, even to put it right in the ground.
He can't do it without the Most High.
I mean, apparently, he didn't figure that all the way out. But
enough.
yeah, he wasn't high enough. He definitely was not high enough.
You ain't take
He
no
definitely
shrooms.
was- No,
He might have
definitely-
drowned if he was any higher.
Yo, look, yo, look
Just
how
imagine
yo,
Martin
listen,
doing this.
listen. But look how he walked out there
You gotta
determined.
understand.
He's like
No, listen.
marching.
Yo,
You know what?
He marched out
If
there.
he would have took some shrooms, right, he would have figured that shit out in the crib and wouldn't even have to go through all that.
What you said? He'd have figured out the ending right there.
He could have filled the bathtub first.
No, he
and
would have
tried it
literally
out
did
there.
it. Like, like,
He done
all
did
right,
it. He's like,
and
yo,
he
I
got it out
did
of
it.
his
Yeah.
system. He didn't need to go through this to have like he almost died. and shit.
I'm gonna tell you though. he
That
don't
was
got
the
no
Red
real
Sea?
homies. He don't got no
It
real
was a
homies.
sea or ocean. There's I don't know.
No, it's ocean. No, listen.
Homeboy.
At this
Homeboy
point,
was just
I'm
trying to
gonna
do
be
his own
honest
thing.
with y'all. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. He don't got no real homies. Because if
Yeah.
y'all
Did
let
they
me do
let
that,
him do
man.
it?
If
Did they let
hey
him
Donna,
do
if
it?
you did, hey Donna, Spawn would have let me do it because he would want to laugh. Spawn
So
would have let me
Spawn
do
would
it.
have just
Yeah.
said, "Look at
He'd
this
have let
nigga."
me. He'd have let me do it. He'd be like, "Look at this jackass. He gonna go all the way out here."
Let you do it. I can't handcuff you, but I'd be like, yo, you the fucking dummy.
But
fucking
I
dummy.
tell you, listen. If my homies don't tell me, hey man, you know what? I went
don't
with
think I
this
told
all
you
the
to
way
say
down to the water, all the way down to the water. You might have got me all the way down where he's like, no,
I would've
listen. Are
went.
you sure? Are
No.
you sure?
No, I'm not going to listen. Listen, I have this thing about crazy. Let me explain this to you shit. Right? Explain this to you shit, right? I know that I am crazy, right?
You already know this.
Listen, right? So if I'm doing something, you see me, I'm doing something crazy, right? You like your mind says that's crazy, which you may think is crazy, and cool. I'm probably gonna look at you and be like, I know, right? And keep doing the crazy thing, right? That way we're honest with each other and shit. I know I'm doing something crazy. You know I'm doing something crazy. You have your choice to participate at that point, whether you like to or not. And shit. You know what I'm saying? We're all in agreement and shit. The motherfuckers you have to watch are when you're doing something, they're doing something crazy. You be like, yo, you doing something crazy. They be like, no, I'm not. You got to get away from that person and shit. Because they're lying to themselves and they're lying to you. And you're liable for whatever happens in that situation because you believe it. So, with that being said, if P Funk told me he's gonna do some shit like that, I'm like, yo, I'm telling you, don't do it. You're fucking fool and shit. And if he goes and does it, I did my job.
You got to drown. You got to drown. I say, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm gonna take this stab.
Well, they thought
I'm gonna take
Noah
this
was crazy.
I can't support it.
They thought Noah was crazy, and when he built the ark.
Who?
No, but he built a boat. He built a boat.
Yo, let's take
this. All right.
You have to be crazy to think that a person actually fucking built the fucking boat and put 2 of every fucking thing on the planet on it. That's what you have to fucking think is crazy. Fuck thinking it's crazy to fucking build the boat. Fuck that part of it.
But
be
but
crazy to think that a
but
person
I'm
actually
not.
did that
But
shit.
even look. All right. So
The
let's say. But
dinosaurs.
let's just say.
He's
But
like,
let's just
we
say.
don't need
But
all that
listen.
stuff.
No,
I'm
no,
only
no.
gonna
But
put the
listen.
ones over
This is a
there.
whole
But
nother
this is
thing.
what. But no. Listen. But let's just say if we go with that, at least that crazy was he built a boat. I could roll with a boat. You went out there and decided you was going to part the Red Sea. That's what you wasn't even the Red Sea. He wasn't even at the Red Sea. He was at the wrong
No,
spot.
maybe that's why it didn't work. I
Nick.
don't know.
Yeah, the moon got to align with the sun, and then the there's probably some kind of science to it.
Listen.
Gotta find it.
Again, man. Um,
When you
good
believe
luck.
it,
I don't know.
don't
But
understand that
it's
you
been a lot. I told you, it's been a lot since we haven't been on.
superstition ain't the way.
Oh, oh, Floyd's broke.
Mm, mm. Yeah,
Oh,
that's that
Yeah,
is
song.
he?
Floyd's broke.
I
Well,
heard his name
at
floating
least that's what
around,
they're
but I
saying.
just
That's
wasn't
at
really
least that's
paying
what they're
attention.
saying. They're saying that he's in debt. Uh, the smoke and mirrors is clearing up. Now we're just seeing mirrors. No more smoke. Um, yeah.
Floyd being broke ain't like a nigga like being
Again,
broke.
that's
Floyd
again
being
that's
broke might say that he only got 1 million instead of 5.
He only got 100 million instead of 500
Right.
well
million.
also too that means you gotta keep up all that shit. Now there's a difference.
No,
There's a
yeah,
difference.
you
Like
do.
pressure is pressure. It's just
More money, more
like
problems.
yeah, like his problems, like it's the same bills. I ain't gonna say the same bills, but like he's under the same pressure that I have under as far as my bills too. Like if I don't do the fuck what I need to do, man, this shit's all gonna crumble around me. Like
Yeah.
um yeah, that's what it is. But yeah, so they're saying he's broke. He's writing bad checks around not honoring his contracts. I think one was with Mike Tyson, the other one was with Manny Pacquiao. So
Oh, aren't
he's
they
being
supposed
sued
to
over those.
fight in September?
Yeah. Was but then from what I understand, I don't know what happened, but uh it's not happening. So
Oh, no?
it's not
Damn.
happening.
I'm
No,
looking
neither
forward
is
to
the
that.
fight with him. Neither with the fight with him and Mike Tyson. And from what I
Then,
understand, there was a
how,
deposit given. So
how is that even possible? Mike Tyson's a heavyweight. That dude is a buck
it's the
30.
same thing
Wait,
as when it's the
Can
same
y'all
thing
still
as
hear
him
me?
fighting. Yeah, we can hear you. It's the same thing as him fighting Jake Paul. Like publicity. They would have never fought in real life together. They
he's a
would have never fought.
featherweight. Right. No,
No, he's a
exactly.
like Floyd's a lightweight. Ain't he lightweight or middleweight? Is he a middleweight? Middleweight, right?
Welterweight,
No,
welterweight.
Welterweight. Floyd's a welterweight.
Yes.
Oh yeah, so yeah, he's a
definitely a
welterweight.
lightweight. He's light.
But like Jake Paul and them are like heavyweights. They're heavyweights. They would never fight each other in like real life.
No,
Yeah.
exactly.
So think of that with Mike Tyson. It's just exhibition. That's all.
Yeah.
Mike wasn't gonna turn it over on Floyd. Not like that. He wasn't gonna fuck the money up.
I wouldn't even, that's not even entertaining.
But
Because you can't really get
but
it
it
in.
would make you buy a ticket or watch it on pay per view. It would. I would. I ain't gonna front. What are you doing?
I wouldn't.
Hey, I'm sorry. Y'all gonna see me yell at Stephanie. What are you doing? What did I tell you about
She's
that?
minding her business.
You're hard headed. She lucky, man. She lucky, man. I'd have been
She's
yelling at her
minding her
right now.
business.
She lucky the Knicks won. I'm in a good mood. That's what it is. Good mood around here. The Knicks won. So yeah. So yeah, that's what's going on. Let me see here. What
I
I have
think
on my
what
list.
else is going on? Um, we still got old boy walking to California.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
The ball.
He
Nard, didn't
got
he?
He's
You
paid.
told
he's
me.
in
He got
Kansas,
paid.
I believe. He's in Kansas.
He's close to Colorado. I know he's close to Colorado. I don't know exactly where he's at,
What
but
fucking
pretty
route is he
close.
taking, man? Like, yo, why
Nah,
can't he
he's
just
in
go straight across?
Kansas.
He might be in Kansas. Hold up, let me see.
I just seen him the other day. I
Yeah.
screenshotted him and zoomed in at his
He
location.
almost
Hold
got
on,
hit by another
He-
car. I
what's his
think it
name?
looked like, or was that the same one? Was that the same one he got hit by, or was this a new one?
Hold on. This was Monday.
Minister.
Monday, he was in
Huh?
Lost Springs,
You almost
Kansas,
get hit like every other day.
and traveling to Marion,
Yeah.
Kansas. What'd he say?
He do almost get hit every other day, man. Every other
Man.
goddamn day.
So he's in Central Time. He's in the Midwest still.
So on
Okay.
yeah. I mean, he on a mission, so and he's
He is.
inspiring people. He really is. Like I didn't think he was. I was like, all right, bro. I didn't think he was gonna go that far. But I see he's serious now, so now I'm kind of like, yo, I want him to
No,
do
you
it.
thought he was gonna quit. You thought he was gonna quit. I didn't think he was gonna quit.
People do all kinds of stuff in this day and age.
No,
right?
because there's actually a girl rowing to Hawaii from California. Have you seen her?
Yeah,
Her
I've
name
seen
is
her
Kelsey.
too.
I haven't seen her. I haven't seen
She's
her. I
almost
haven't seen her.
there. They said
For real?
she's like more than halfway there.
Yeah, and it's like she got a whole dangerous route. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. God
Yeah.
didn't tell you
Did you
stupid
see
or
that
whatever.
boat?
Yeah, it's like a little
where's
dingy
where's
John.
the whales? Where's
And
the
it
shark?
just
Oh
floats
no, there's
around.
nothing bad on her. Trust
Was
me.
she on a canoe?
Yeah,
Was she on a canoe?
it's like a
No, she's
condensed
not a
canoe that looks like a
canoe,
submarine with no top. That's kind of the way
Yeah.
it looked to me.
So when she
Like
sleep?
anything, a whale could swallow her. Like, come
Yeah,
on.
like
Wait
she
a
can
minute. When
literally
does she sleep? So she sleep on that
She
John
sleeps.
too?
Yeah, sleep on it.
She sleeps.
Some can eat her like a
She
Tic
does
Tac.
a lot of
Like
she does a
that's
lot
really
of
how
her
it is.
traveling at night, where she can catch like a wind.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But you
the
can't
other
see.
day she had me. Oh my gosh, my anxiety was like through the roof. She jumped
Donnie,
out
you're
the
watching
boat.
this lady?
Yeah, well, I did watch her. She jumped
She's
out the
talking about, yeah, I
boat
did
and
watch it.
swam. She was swimming, and I'm just like, oh my gosh.
What if it
Well,
go
I'm
away?
assuming she got
Like,
it. I'm assuming she had to stretch her legs. She been in that goddamn canoe.
she can stretch her body out and
She
lay
can
down.
stretch
Like
him in
whatever.
there. She got enough room. I wouldn't be
Nah, like
jumping
you
out
want
into
to,
the
no, like
water.
I'm assuming.
The Pacific Ocean is full of sharks.
Not if you moving fast enough.
She ain't moving fast enough. Ain't
They
nobody moving
They
that
gonna eat
fast.
her like a little Tic Tac.
She don't have
Hopefully
no
she
motor.
don't
She's
go through that,
rowing.
that's
She is
crazy.
rowing herself.
Oh.
But I mean,
So when I say she's trying to catch wind, she's trying to catch a tailwind so she can row faster.
does she have a reason why she's doing her stuff? I didn't really see. I just seen her in the boat.
I'm not sure.
She is doing it for charity. I think she's doing it for charity. I don't know what though.
All right, cool. That's
but
all right,
she
cool.
she saved her money, so it's her own money that she's doing this with.
Oh, okay.
I mean, how much it
she
costs?
doing it for
Like she on
charity.
the once
Homeboy
she on
doing
the
it for
water, it's
God.
like
I don't know, it's whatever. But yeah, that's cool.
well, she got Wi-Fi someplace. Like she'll never.
They said she's on Starlink because she's
probably on
posting
Starlink.
from out there. She's on Starlink.
Hey, no, what's she on a satellite phone?
She probably on Starlink. Like
she's on Starlink. I just told you.
No, I don't know what Starlink is. Is that like a satellite
Elon
phone
Musk's satellite?
It's the next wave. Put it that way.
Okay.
It's the next.
Oh, speaking
highway.
of which,
it's the next highway you can transfer data on.
Nice
man, speaking of which, Elon Musk, yes. So he has a break. Yes. Oh man, yes.
Oh, he got some cookies.
No, donuts. She
Donuts.
got, like,
donuts.
Okay. Oh man. Yeah. So yes, I want one now. Yeah, I can eat it right here. So they can see me. I'm a champion. I can do that today. I can do that. Yeah. So Elon Musk, brain chip.
I'm a champion.
You saw me, right, Spawn?
All right. You done heard about
Champ.
motherfuckers. You just got finished talking about motherfuckers in the ocean, fucking traveling cross country, motherfucker walking, doing some shit. She should be inspired to do some shit. This motherfucker talking about some weed while I eat a donut. Listen to this motherfucker. You see this?
I'm eating it. I'm eating it for them.
Shit.
I'm eating it for them because they can't do it. She's out on a boat. She can't get these donuts. I'm gonna do this for her.
That's word. That's what's up. You ain't doing
That's
nothing.
what I'm gonna do this for
You
her.
ain't doing nothing.
Everybody has a part. See, your problem is you don't respect the parts that people play. That's your
That's
problem.
bullshit.
Yep,
We
that's your
don't,
problem.
we don't respect that
So
bullshit.
So Funk, you were speaking on Elon, right?
yes,
And it's
brain
all right.
chip.
So hold on.
Eli.
Before that, look, I'm telling you, all this stuff that's happening right now
Yeah,
with that stuff.
yeah.
Look, this movie right here, this
Hardwire.
movie right here
Okay.
is exactly what I think is going to happen. So when you get some time, try to
I
find
gotta
this movie
I
and
gotta
watch
watch
it.
this
It's
B-rated
a good
movie
movie.
with Val Kilmer
No, it's a
and
good movie. It's a good movie. And then
Cuba Gooden.
you're gonna
mhm,
watch it and be like, yo, that's crazy how like Hollywood and
We,
real life is,
well,
you know,
yeah,
coming together.
it's repeating, it's copying.
thank you.
When was that made? What is that?
2009. That's
Oh, that's
when it
not down.
was on DVD.
Mm.
But I remember this. I was like, oh, this is gonna be crazy. Then I start seeing that Neuralink stuff.
So
Yeah.
so Nora, explain to me what's this about to do for people? Can I
Well,
be a superhero?
I mean, you might be able to be.
Oh yeah,
You know,
I'm in. Sign me up.
you might, but all right, just forget about a hard connection to your brain, right?
Hmm.
Just think about this. Like you utilize tools like AI. I mean, this is not Neuralink, like not that stuff,
Hmm.
but there's a kid that just hot wired some glasses, right? And
Hmm.
he's taking in people's images. The computer AI is automatically looking through who this
Hmm.
person is, identifying them, and then telling him all the information about this person within seconds.
Like
This is
Spider-Man
Like
had.
meta
Like
he
glasses.
really did an experiment like this in public, you know. So
mhm.
it's like, just imagine you got a hardwired connection. You'd be like Neo, like I want to learn
Mhm.
so and so, whatever, jujitsu,
They
whatever.
download all the information into your brain.
Yo, look, it just imagine if they could just take all your memories and put it on a disc.
Let me ask this:
Like
Nah.
would y'all sign up for that?
I don't
They,
want
Yo,
they said the Neuralink shit will give like I think in another year an iteration of it will give you the muscle memory of an NBA player.
crazy.
would
They
you
got to
would
start
y'all sign up
somewhere.
for that?
no,
No, I don't want it. I want to be normal. You
no.
know, I don't want to be Superman. I think that sometimes I could do stuff that's like abnormal that, but I don't
So you
want
think you
to.
so at that point you think you're cheating the curve? You're
I
like
don't want to be like that
How about this?
all
I
the
say
time.
this. I shout out to my homie Boomy and shit. You know what I'm saying? Fucking who
Mhm.
was a fucking excellent basketball player, friend of mine and shit. You know what I'm saying? Who basically jumped out of an airplane and fucking you know parachute fucked up and shit. Had a fucked up landing and he fucking was paralyzed. Man.
Mm.
Uh-huh.
If something like Neuralink can help him fucking get his fucking
Yes,
motor skills back
yes,
So
and do
let's
whatever,
say so let
Yeah,
yeah, so
use
let's
it
say
for good.
I'm off for that type of shit.
yeah,
no, no,
I'm
no,
good with
no.
that.
Let's say in that particular situation, right?
That's the situation that's in
A
this
person.
movie. So
So yeah,
it's similar to that.
so
Yeah.
now a person that's a paraplegic, right?
I don't need an
You
NBA player's muscle memory because my shit's good.
but let's just say, right,
I
you
already have
get
that.
so you're good with the fact that if it helps a person, if they can't move their arms
Yeah.
anything like that, help them walk,
Hmm.
you're good with that.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I'm with helping people who become lose handicaps because of maybe
Yeah.
it's a neurological or spinal thing or anything like that your brain can't send a signal to a certain part of your body and it restores some shit like that. Yeah, I'm absolutely for
Right.
it.
Mm.
I'm cool with that. But for 12 hours a day,
So
they got to run ads on
Yeah,
your
just
brain.
on some normal
yeah,
TV. No, I don't
I
want
see
that.
it,
it.
for 12 hours a day, like depending on how much money you have, that's what type
You
of
got
link you
yeah,
have.
it's
You
the
have
Well, what
like
was
plan.
that? I saw something like that. What was that
No,
oil and
well, the
shit?
movie I
that
was
was a
talking
movie. It
about
was a
got that
movie.
in it.
No,
I may have
it
seen
was
that movie then and shit because I remember it was some like
no,
muscles had
it
shit, but it's like
it
It
they
was
was
a
had
car
no
accident
spawn.
that was
It's
it.
that. No, it was that. It's a new movie that did the same thing too.
it's Black Mirror. It was
It's
a
a
Black Mirror episode. And
yeah,
shit.
yeah. That's what it was.
It was a
That
Black Mirror
exactly. That's what it was. It was a Black Mirror
It was a Black
episode
Mirror
where
episode and shit.
you had
Well, they
to
ain't had the right pack. They ain't had the right package and shit. He was trying to buy some package for his wife and
for his
shit,
wife, and
and they ain't had the right
he kept
package.
running out of money, and
Yeah.
she kept had more ads and more ads go through it, so she only had like 5 minutes worth of real lifetime, and then the
So,
other.
so he decided he was going to go online and do like I forgot what he decided he was going to do. Like he
No,
decided
he
he was
was
going
doing
to
he
buy
was
all.
doing
Block ads.
no. He was making money on like it was like kind of like an OnlyFans fucking type thing, and he was doing
Yeah.
like OnlyFans on there, doing weird shit It wasn't sex shit, but it was like weird shit to get money
Like
for or
fucking
stuff like that.
cutting itself and all types of
It was weird. It was like, but no, it was a Black Mirror episodes. But so you would do that, right? So yeah. So let's say that
I mean, then
uh
I do like some get my super soldier shit on, like you know what I mean, like get the
so
motherfucking the
what if they
arm,
what if it
the,
says
the boy got
this chip, say if this chip they put it in there and they figure out a way so it slows down your body's rate of aging because as you get older, things older you die. So but what if it's able to fix those dying cells? So now you live a little
yeah,
bit longer.
we
Would you
already
still
have that.
will you
We
still
got
say
that.
would you still
We
live
got that.
longer?
We got that in peptide for him.
Yeah,
Mm,
Yeah, peptides are the new
isotopes
wave.
and
Yeah,
right.
peptides are what motherfuckers using and shit. That's the shit. That's the cell regenerative shit.
Yeah.
I know people who are fucking
But
torn.
now this chip, but now
I know
this chip is reprogramming your cells so now you don't even got to do that. Now the chip is reprogramming the cells in your body to now do that where you don't have to take this peptide.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think I'd rather if I had the choice, I'd take the
Uh,
peptide over the fucking.
Here's the thing with all that. Like, I don't
Mm.
know. I mean, it's good to look young or feel young or whatever. But a lot, and I know a lot of people feel this way when they get to those ages, 80, 90, 100, where everybody that they love and know is dead around them, and they're the only ones still around.
Would you be
You want
afraid?
to be by yourself?
Would you be afraid of? Let me ask this, right? Would you be afraid of them? Like, let's say if they decide, you know what, we're done, we're done with Nard. We just gonna hit a switch, and now all of a sudden, just Nard just turns off.
so yeah, you know how your brain explode, boom, he's done, terminated, boom, he's done.
Hmm.
You know that
Hmm.
you didn't pay your bill this month. You know
You didn't pay your bill, so guess what?
That's
you got
horrible.
you got 14 days. You got a headache the whole time.
Oh, wasn't there a movie with
Yeah.
Justin Timberlake back in the day,
Oh yeah,
No, it's
like
with the
called Out of
numbers on the
Time.
arm.
Called
Yeah,
Out
out
of
of
yeah,
time.
Time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with the credits.
where you're buying more time.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
We going. We headed there real soon. You
I
know,
believe I believe something like that as well too. I do.
it's
But no, I'm just
we
saying,
have
like,
actually like overseas, but yeah, we going there.
That's stressful.
would you do that? Well, it would make life a little
Stressful as
bit easier.
hell.
So now you go through like think
It's a
about this, right?
refresh.
You have this chip in your head. So I'm assuming now you don't have to use no ATM cards. Everything is like eye identification and stuff like that. Like,
Well, you can do that all with a ring right now. So it's like, why would you
No,
get an implant that's foreign to your body?
I'm good.
You
I'm
know,
good on all of that.
are you good? Listen.
I
I'm
don't
not
want none
sure
of
with
that.
the ring. I don't like that.
I don't.
I
I'm
mean,
not doing that
shoot,
shit.
you
I
know,
feel like that's too much information.
we
You
already
download.
doing it right now. You know,
You're right about that.
with just the phones.
He
Hmm.
That's my
fucking he
limit.
fucking doing that. He got an Android.
That's my damn limit.
Yep. Yep. You're right. And I'm gonna stay like that. And that's why y'all gonna be batteries one day,
They
and
be
I'm
like,
not.
you want to
That's
pay?
why. Yeah.
You know,
So, but yeah, no, it was interesting. I seen that. And then of course is Elon Musk that's in charge of it. So, which is
the
a new
the
trillionaire.
trillionaire.
but
New
just
trillionaire.
understand, I mean, yeah, but he got to make it come true. Like, it's not worth what they say it's worth. Like SpaceX, it's not
Hmm.
worth what he says it's worth. Eventually, I believe it will be.
What?
But it's one of those things where when you start wrapping the internet into it, which is Starlink, somehow, some way you wrap Tesla into it, then it's worth something, you know.
Oh,
So
That's
it,
obvious.
Stephanie said I can't have it. She said I want to go to heaven. She want me in heaven, so she said I'm not
it,
allowed to have it. That's a whole
she
little
like, oh,
bullshit.
you about to take the mark.
Yep, that's what
So,
she just said.
No
That
marks.
you know
No marks
she just
today.
came out. She just came right out of church too. She just looked at me like, you won't be getting it.
how about this? Ask Stephanie this question. If that's the case of shit, P Funk was in a car accident and fucking severed his fucking spine and shit. The only
Oh,
way that
that's
he can
exactly the movie.
regain his
So
whole movement and shit is to take this chip and implant in P Funk's brain so we can continue having motor skills, get around and move like
Spawn said, what if I was in a car accident and it severed my spine and this neural link is the no? I don't need my spine. I'm still alive here.
She
So
like, yeah, now you
you
gonna stay
rather
home.
push me. Wait a minute. You'd rather push me around than let them put this
At
neural link
least you
in
know where
there.
you gonna be
She
most
know
of the
where you
day.
at.
Yo, they talk about well, at least she knows where you're gonna be at. You ain't gotta worry about that. I
Oh,
think that was her plan the whole time. I think
yeah,
that was her plan
she
the
gonna have the
whole
muscle
goddamn
stem and
time.
everything
I
for you,
know,
all
Steph.
set up.
Stephanie not slick. Yo, she been saying that, man. I told y'all something ever happened, man. Yo, she's slowly poisoning me, slowly but surely. Because I'm a chump. I don't cook no food around here. So like she can get me
but
easily.
but
So
but but the funny thing when you talk about
yeah.
Elon in real life will remind you of Kilmer playing that role. Like you can be like, yo, this is so eerie, when you think about it. But that's really what it is, you know. Country being ran by, privatized companies, kind of the
Yep.
way it is. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, so basically if something happened to me, the neural link I'm not getting apparently. She's not
Nah,
signing off
you're
on
not
that.
getting it.
And it's gonna be messed up because most likely something gonna happen where I ain't gonna be able to write. So she's gotta sign off. She's
You might
gotta
not
do
be able to talk
I mean,
either.
I mean,
it. Yeah.
you ever see the
I
people
be
that be
like,
shaking
I
all the
just be looking
time?
with my eyes like this. She'd be like, I know. Nope.
It's people that I forget what condition that is, but they be shaking and can't walk straight, and
Yeah.
then certain
All of a
things,
sudden,
certain
Parkinson.
pulses get them right.
all of a
So
sudden, man, they put that
Parkinson.
in there.
yeah,
Next
yeah,
thing you
like
know,
Parkinson's.
all I gotta do is just upload some certain things in my head late at night. They give me a little port and everything to upload, USB port. I can do it right
Yeah.
in the car. See,
It be
that's your problem.
firmware version 2.
Yeah, that's all. It'd be like, she's talking about still no. She's gonna push me
No.
around.
No,
You're
She's
gonna
so
be the
she's so
bionic man.
yeah,
money
man.
and money is the root of all evil.
Yeah.
Shh. It's gonna be a lot of money too. I think that's the trick. She gonna push me in the corner while she spend all this money, this insurance money. That's what it is. Make me watch. That's
Oh
what it
yeah,
is.
try it
Hmm.
on
Put me in weird clothes. Put me in weird clothes.
them.
She gonna bedazzle me. That's when she can get into her bedazzle stage or some shit like that. No more Nick jerseys. I tell you that. Y'all won't get that no more. She'll make sure that won't happen. She'll be like, he don't even like basketball. He doesn't. He doesn't even. So,
She gonna
but
put
anyway,
Eagles gear on you.
I would just look at her with a slow stare. Like she put an Eagles jersey on me. I just that would be that just be that how my man Gil would say diabolical. To be diabolical. So I think we hit everything, everybody. I'm not sure if we missed anything. Shout out to Lit AC again, everybody. It was hot out there. They said it was Meek did his thing.
They brought
Ti cooked it.
Jade out.
They brought Miss Jade and Nina Ross out. They also brought let's see, it was Meek, Ti, Eve, Miss Jade, Nina Ross.
Yeah, I seen Nina
Uh,
commenting on it this morning.
yeah,
She was
so
on Facebook.
if I missed a couple of artists out there, my bad. But again, I heard it was nice. So shout out to them. I think that is it. Anybody else have anything they want to talk about?
No, just I hope everybody enjoys their Father's Day.
Bam! There you
Yeah.
go.
Beautiful
This
day.
probably gonna come out. This probably gonna come out later this week. So probably
I
happy
hope
belated
everybody
Father's Day.
enjoyed their Father's Day.
There you go. There you go. There you go. So
Mhm.
I know Nard is. Look, Nard about the
I'm
like
about to
he's the
be
only
out.
one that gets like the
I'm
look.
I'm, I'm
He
getting
counting
texts
down.
all day.
I
Like
know I
you.
can't wait because we making lamb chops and rasta pasta. So
What's your part
I'm
in it? What you
eating
bringing?
good.
Juice and
I'm making
dessert?
the rasta pasta.
Oh, I
I
know.
just cooked the chicken and the shrimp.
You
I
know.
So
marinated the
Hey,
shrimp.
disrespectful.
yeah. You see that?
He just did not think you could cook anything. He said, "What you bringing the juice?"
He never ate my
And
food.
dessert. And dessert. Look, I said, "Would you go stop by and go get the juice and dessert ice?"
No,
Donna
that's
said, "They
your
said
job.
you right. Listen, you right. I'm not. I don't cook
I
nothing in
get it
this house.
in.
I don't cook nothing in this house. I do not boast about that, man. I can cook to survive, like so we
That's the
won't
way I
die.
am. I can cook to
Yeah, we
survive.
No,
won't. Like if I cook something, we
I'm
won't
not a
die.
Okay,
cook.
Like we won't die of
I
people
cook
starvation.
cook.
for And I mean,
open up a can and heat it up to until it boils. It's not cooking.
nigga, I
Man,
like to
again,
eat. So
like I could cook, like I
cook
could cook
and
a
I can
hamburger.
bake.
I can cook a hamburger. I can. Why are you shaking your head? I can cook a hamburger. I
Oops,
can.
she said no, you can't.
Yeah, that's not a fire.
Yeah.
That's not a
She's
fire.
She said,
disrespectful,
nah,
man.
not really.
I was no listen. I said I could
Yeah.
get hamburger. Yo, she's eating right. So this is funny. She's like right across from me. So she's sitting here, and I said, "Yeah, I cook a hamburger." She looked up like this.
Like, really?
Ain't never seen that trick.
She didn't even respect. She didn't even respect to look me in my eye. She just shook her head, then went back down to looking at her phone like, "Oh."
Cause she know.
First of all, she don't know because her taste
She
buds
know the
is,
truth.
is off. That's all. If I really want to cook, I could do it.
If you really wanted to.
Yeah, but I just choose not to.
You don't eat anything. How do you cook?
I choose not to.
Me, I cook because I've actually eaten a bunch of things. Even if I don't eat them now and shit, I've fucking actually like I don't eat steak now, but I can cook a steak and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
I can cook steak on the grill. Oh, I can put work in on the grill.
I keep hearing that from dudes, but they don't really put no work in on the grill.
No, I can put work now. Now a grill is different. I can put work in on a grill. And look, see, if I could turn the camera around, why don't you put your little comment up now? You commented on the other stuff. Yeah, why don't you put that one up and say, yeah.
So who marinates the meat that you're putting on the grill?
I do. I do.
You marinate it?
You don't make no marinades.
No. I put my own marinade on there. I put my own stuff on there, man. I do. And it is delicious.
What you be marinating in?
Don't worry about my secret sauce. Mind your business.
Because you ain't got none.
Mind your business. I do, man. Mind your business. And my steaks are delicious. The chicken, chicken's delicious on there. Look. Again,
I'm not a barbecue.
The same way somebody commented before and said how my burgers was nasty. Need to speak up and say, well, thank you very much. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, that's the comment. She put in there. Well, you gotta read the comment because that's where she put it at. All right. How about
I'm
that?
have to look at the comments.
There you go. Yeah, I'm tired of this, man. Y'all just talking crazy about me. Look, Knicks won. Knicks won. All right, Knicks won. Let's go. Let's go, champ. That's what you say, Spawn, right? Let's go, champ. Yeah, let's go. Trying to hear all this, man. Yeah. Anyway, man. We're done. Nars got to get to dinner. I gotta go get some fucking weed. And Donna gotta go to Big Mama house. And Spawn's just chilling. So on that note,
I'm actually about to cook something.
Oh, there you go. Well, I'm happy for you. Stephanie's cooking something for me over here. Yeah. Did you just say that? Did you just say that? Did you just say that? And now you got these people laughing at me? Is that what you just said? And she's just. Did you just do that?
No.
Did you just
said check the comments, son. Check the comments.
Oh, respect the comment. Oh, that's the comment you left, huh? Oh. No. Chuckle. Laugh it up over there. Laugh it up. Look, she's just okay,
she said you can grill though.
Okay. Yeah.
I will say this in defense of the ketchup remark. Ketchup is a sauce. It's not a condiment. It's just a sauce. That's why.
Yes,
I use ketchup as a with other things though.
I mean, I'm not just speaking. I'm just saying, like, just ketchup. How people treat ketchup in America is just disrespectful. Ketchup is.
I love ketchup.
It's a great American. It's a great American thing. And in Europe, that's why they call it ketchup sauce in America, not just like ketchup, right? Whatever.
I love ketchup on everything.
Ketchup is amazing.
I eat ketchup on everything. Nothing else.
Not everything.
Steak.
Not everything.
I do steak. I do.
Have the palate of a 5-year-old.
Yeah, I don't care. I eat.
I might be about like 11 or 12.
Yeah. You're not that too far off, but yeah, buddy. But yeah.
That's way better. People, you just started eating green fucking foods since you got fucking married.
Yeah.
Thanks, Stephanie. Thanks, Stephanie, for having you introducing you to fucking.
First of all, let's just make this clear. First of all, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this rumor going around that Stephanie is eating real green vegetables and shit like that. Let's just make it clear. I was eating all that before she came along. She
Bullshit.
just put it
So you
out
so
to the
you
world.
so you just
That's
so
all
you
she
so
did.
you
That's
so you
all she
so
did.
you
No,
people,
y'all
I've
giving
known
her
you a very
credit for
long
yeah,
time.
that's right. I said it. They
You
give
ain't,
me
I
they
know
didn't
you love us.
Stephanie
Know
oh
you ain't
now
no
you
expanded
goddamn green
palette.
food.
What are you talking
she
about?
didn't man listen man I
If
ain't
you
trying to
now
all
you
this
might be able to.
credit
What you need to
listen
do is maybe
she
credit.
ain't going nowhere. She ain't going nowhere.
If you started
She's
eating
not
green
divorcing me.
foods
So
before
you
you
know
met
what?
Stephanie, then you
I'm
need to credit green foods for getting you Stephanie.
no
That's
listen,
what I'm saying to you.
all I'm
So you
saying
weren't. You
is
were not.
she's just publicizing that I'm eating it. I've been eating it. In fact, I turned on to some other vegetables. That's right, God damn it, I said it.
Yeah.
I said it. Yeah.
P-Funk.
Yeah.
You see this? No.
Yeah, man. It was up to
We
me. She be
don't
eating French
believe
fries.
you
She be
need
eating
more
French fries and hot
people.
dogs every day because that's what it was. That's that. I said it again. That's right.
We don't believe
I said it
you.
again. There, and
You
it's a bomb right
need
there. There you
more
go.
people.
Yeah, I don't care if they don't believe me on here. Yeah, I'm telling you
You see
what's
how
going on in
everybody's
this
so
house.
disinterested
Yeah,
right now, P?
that's all. That's all.
Donna's looking aside. Fucking Nard reading fucking something. Everybody's so disinterested in the shit you
No,
talking right
man.
now.
I'm just telling you
Nobody,
because it's the truth. It's the
nobody
truth.
gives a fuck
It's the
about
truth. That's all it is. It's the truth.
Let's just let's
Tired of getting all the
let's just
goddamn
note
credit around here. That's it.
let's
It's
just
the truth.
hey
Look,
yo,
I'm done. Look, look. This show's
wrap
over,
it up,
and we're
P.
not. Yeah, this show's over, man. Shout out. Look, make sure y'all tune in, man. To Twitch. Make sure y'all check us out on IG, Facebook. Also check us out on our individual pages. If you put up another goddamn,
You didn't say
fucking-
YouTube. That's where this
yeah,
shit's gonna be at. It's gonna be
yeah.
on
So make sure y'all tune in, man. Yeah, we're done, man. All right,
it's
we're
on
done.
YouTube.
Anybody else? Oh yes, and check us out on YouTube.
Hey yo, it's on
Nars got to
YouTube.
get out of here and
Gotta
get to his family. Look, Nars about to be out. We about to just see the red
Yeah,
ball
I
in a
gotta
minute.
finish cooking.
All right,
Gotta
so
go.
we're out of here. We're done.
All right, y'all.
Deuces.
Peace.
Till next time.